comrades, today is July 29, 2025, and the current time is 8:40 p.m. Due to multiple extended meetings that were forbidden, that unfortunately were required attendance, please be aware that today's broadcast may endure an early termination due to exhaustion. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Please tell me I did everything correctly. There we go. Hey, I am a professional streamer, and I did all of my streamer buttons correctly, surprisingly enough. Good evening, comrades. How are all of you doing today? I am on the verge of total collapse, so if stream ends early today, it's because I am operating on maybe 5 hours of sleep. I had to do a bunch of throws, I did not take a nap, and I only had maybe 40 milligrams of caffeine a day. And I ate food. So, if I survive, awesome. If not, then that's what's gonna happen. Trust me, it'll be very obvious when I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm ending stream, but we should be okay. Anyways, how are all of you doing? Hello, Havel and Kahila and Almond Roland and Ronnie and Zia Poser and Skylet. Hopefully you're all having a fun evening. If you want to remember where we left off yesterday, we are in Espace. It's a very cool place where there's lots of dead things, and we're trying to see if we can find a Persona Core. That's kind of our main goal. This is Dead Space written all over. Oh yeah, basically, we kind of have our we've been taking a little bit of injuries as we've been trying to slowly acquire more and more stuff. Really, what we're on here for is one, we need to crack this ancient crypto sleep casket, and we need to see what else is in the rest of this facility. Our goal is to hopefully find a Persona Core here, but if we don't find one, that'll suck. There's also a whole lot of things that are trying to kill us. Like, there are a lot of turrets here, and we surprisingly don't have a lot of options for dealing with these things other than EMP launchers. So I'm slowly trying to standardize our weapons. That's kind of my immediate goal. As you can see, we have things like heavy SMGs, assault rifles. Like, we're just making a whole bunch of different things just so we have options, right? Yes, so our base is this moving mobile platform ship that we have here. It's doing its best. It's not the best place, but you know, it operates fine when it needs to. We are also suffering. Okay, so first of all, you're in the wrong ideology. I don't know how you got there, but let's switch that out. But you can see a lot of people have some, you know, this guy's in pain, and you know, dealing with all these other negative things like eating nutrient paste. Oh dear. Shield belts are definitely on our priority of things to start manufacturing, as we do have the technology to make shield belts. However, the main issue is the lack of plasteel. Plasteel is kind of the biggest issue that we have right now, but I will actually make a few shield belts because I know we need them. At the very least, I need 1, 2, and 3 shield belts for our 3 melee beaters, and they should be okay. So our goal is to convert people to heavy SMGs and assault rifles, and maybe a couple other weapons as we progress. And I think once we have shield belts, we can go in and just start poking and harassing, but for now, we'll just have to wait a bit. As you can see, there's a turret here. That was a bit of a problem because these things have incredibly long range, which is a little disgusting. So anyways, how long have you been? Hopefully you all had a fun evening. I don't know what happened yesterday, but for whatever reason, the YouTube stream popped off like crazy. And I don't know, I was talking to a friend, and what they think is that maybe the stream had gotten flagged for people to jump into through auto, what's it called? Into autoplay. And that's why there were so many people watching on YouTube. It was very strange because I was peeking at it and I was like, why is there... Oh, geez. Why is it like... You know what I'm saying? Like, why was it so high? Because at peak, it reached like 76 concurrent on YouTube, and I had no idea why, but there's no chatters. So I think people like just tuned in and fell asleep, which is really funny to me. I think if people fell asleep that way, I'm like, all right, you know what? I succeeded. If people can fall asleep to my voice, that's fine. Because I thought it was really funny. Our streams are endpoints in the YouTube recommended. Yeah, probably that's another thing too. Anyways, let's see what we can do. Let's try to make weapons, but obviously we'll have one big crafter. Their name is Riston, and Riston is very good at what they do. Although we may need to get Riston a better arm at some point. So one of my other goals is hopefully get Riston a new bionic arm, and we can maybe start body modding a lot of the other comrades who don't have things to help them fight. However, since we have... the main problem is that we don't have a lot of really good armor here. I probably will start looking... I probably do need to start doing that, honestly. The main thing is, like, this hallway is just a corridor of death. Now, we could just punch our way through a fortified wall. We do have a breach hammer. I'm not really sure how much more damage a breach axe does against walls, but you know, I have an idea. Let's have Zeopulser grab this thing. Hold on. It's time to take this breach axe as your primary weapon of justice. And then I'm gonna have Zeopulser walk over here and let's start smashing the wall. I just want to know how much this does. You are a researcher, yes. Actually, you could probably get that done. Not quite quickly, but you can definitely get it done. I don't know why you have a tail. Oh, you're like part bull, right? Okay, so, okay, that actually does a lot of damage. So maybe, maybe we can actually have you breach wall that instead of us trying to run... Like, we'll find an alternate route, basically. Because we have no reason to enter this area for now. Just keep everyone on the ship, and slowly but surely we'll seal this off. Really, we're missing a few more Gravlight panels. How do you increase your skills? I think there's a skill command. I can't remember what it was called. Double check in the RimWorld commands thing. Also, hi, Steve. How are you doing, Kilmorad? Actually, people's injuries heal up really quick. Like, Marksman heals very fast. It's kind of nuts how fast Marksman heals up. There's a bit of problem in that our vacuum is, like, constantly being flowing in and out because the incorrect vac stuff. Oh, here we go. Let's seal this off, finally. Okay, that should seal this for the time being. Oh, hello, Gundam. Oh, I don't know why the throw thing didn't work. Hold on. Let's see. Ah, it keeps breaking the Twitch connection. That's why. All right. There you go. There's your giant Thrombo. Or whatever you wanted to eat. I do remember that too. Combat Extended does funny things to a game, you know what I mean? There we go. Oh, look at this. It's sealed off. All right, we have oxygen flowing in now. Thank goodness. All right, so what we need to do as well is I need to set up the... While we're chilling around, we do need to set up the helium-3 extraction, or storage tanks, because we're going to switch from deuterium to deuterium... helium-3 for better power as we progress through this wacky-tacky nonsense. Alright. Zeopulser is full. It's had sleep. Hopefully all those negative penalties will start going away. We probably need to get you some better helmets. Actually, here, take this nicer helmet. This better helmet will probably keep you happier. Perfect. And I think... Yeah, because this vacuum is gone. Probably get rid of this. And this. Yes, we do have mods, but we're not using Combat Extended because Combat Extended is not properly updated for this DLC yet, so that's not something we're playing with at the current time. All right, let's also grab this assault rifle. I'm gonna switch Arani to the assault rifle. I think just because it's probably better than the battle rifle you've been using. It's a transparent floor tile. It's glass. Which, fun fact, did you know Alana made that mod? I was surprised too, because I was seeing it, I was like, huh, someone made a mod about transparent substructure, and I look at the author, I'm like, oh, it's literally someone we know. And I thought it was very funny. As the opposer's trying to get back over here, time to start smashing walls in. Break, start smashing this one, I think, right? Yeah, thankfully, the opposer has very high attack rate. Also, let's get 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, these 4 should be enough to help assault this. This is actually kind of funny to watch. You can see, so basically I want to set up a entertainment room, but alternatively I could set up a hydroponics area in the front of the ship. That is also a option that we have, because there's a lot of room. However, I need to figure out how I'm going to set up the ignition capacitors, because honestly I have no idea how I'm going to set those up. There we go. Ready to find out what's through this door? 3, 2, okay. Start exploring. It's spooky. It's ominous. Also, Marksman does have like the 1 locust armor, except I think it's starting to deteriorate very quickly, so we need to be a little wary. There is a corpse over there with a grenade launcher. There's a lot of marine armor. What is our ideology's opinion on tainted outfits? We do not like tainted apparel. It makes them very unhappy. Okay, so we're gonna run over here. We're trying to bait these things this way. Let's get space hygiene so we can get some space everything. Okay. The cold vacuum of space is unforgiving. But together, we'll succeed. Oh my goodness, another wasp trap, that's fine. Basically, Marksman tanks everything while we just unga-bunga this. This is why we have Marksman. Marksman is very good at just eating up hits. Anyways. Yeah, we'll see how far we get with this. I really am sorry if I sound like I'm dying today. I just had a lot of things that I was doing, and... turns out when you have to do a lot of martial arts stuff, it gets very exhausting. And that's why if I sound like I'm a dead, dying zombie, that's why. Hello, Raging, how are you doing, comrade? But I should be okay. I survived worse. Ooh, that's a fresh vac suit. I would like to make sure we take that. Let's push in through this room. Okay, so there is... single corpse with a steel hatchet and a drone. Oh, that thing's alive. Alright, let's not stand there. Let's go in here. We're trying to bait it here. Okay, we reprogrammed one of the turrets. So these two turrets are now fighting each other. Which is really weird to look at. Alright, everyone kill the drone. Come on, let's smash that thing down. Ire. Oh my gosh, 47 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe Ray's been here for so long. It's almost like we're married or something. Isn't that crazy to think about? Whoa. Oh. We found a sentience catalyst. We could make Bashy sentient. Oh. Oh, that's tempting. That's really tempting. Oh my goodness, do I do it? I don't think it actually makes him sentient, like as like a draftable pawn, but the concept is really funny. I'm really tempted to do it. Think about it. It increases the... Okay, so it permanently increases their trainability and reducing their wildness. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter for an animal like Bashy, whose trainability is also, like, super high anyways. Like, they're already naturally not wild. So, it doesn't really make sense to give it to Bashy. But if we find something like a Thrumbo, you know, I think a Thrumbo could make good use of it. Also, Kahila's dying. Alright, we gotta deal with those turrets in a bit. Alright. Let's go in here. There is a transport pod with nothing inside of it. Sugoi, as the kids say. Let's see if we can bait this out. Oh, let's not go that way, please. Let's stop going into the death zones. Seal that door off for the time being. I don't want people walking through that. Alright, just go in here, try to gun this thing down. So, anyways, yeah. We'll see what we can do. There is a mod, I believe, that allows that sentience thing to actually turn animals into, like, fully draftable pawns with, like, hands and, you know, fully functioning limbs, which I think is really funny. We don't have that installed, but, you know, in the future, if I ever wanted to be a weirdo, we could. Also, Atheana, it's time for you. If you're gonna just be right here, you might as well fight. Marksman's taking a whole bunch of injuries. There's probably 10 of those. I'm surprised there's only one turret in here. These guys in here. We'll probably have to head back out soon. I don't want to stay in here forever. This room surprising. Oh, there's a turret there. And there's also a hunter trap. Okay. Hack this. Have Ronnie stand here. John RimWorld stand right here. And Atheana will stand right over here. Just want to peek through this. Ah, the hallway. Semi-auto flying. Okay, that's fine. We're not weirdos. We are weirdos in a way that... you know, up to interpretation. I am a very normal person, contrary to what other people might believe. Which turret got reprogrammed? Fantastic. So unfortunately, okay, so now our turret is under attack from the other turrets. There is a single hunter trap here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Marksman bait it. So stand right here, trigger it, and then run. Please, oh my goodness, this every time I try to have Marksman run, he just gets smacked. Alright, just go back to base, you'll be fine. Alright, so seal this off. I don't want people going into this room accidentally. Let's go over here. Let's go here, seal this one off, and seal this one off. Citation needed? You really tell you otherwise? What do you mean? I am a very normal person. When have I ever done anything that's not normal? Exactly, right? Other than being a VTuber. You can't say anything about being a VTuber as being not normal, because that is an easy and cop-out answer. Ray thinks I'm normal, right? Right? I hope so. I would hope. Oh, so all these turrets are like killing each other. That's really funny. Oh, Ronnie's... Oh, they're going here. I gotta blast this one. Okay. Alright, time to go blasting. Double drone. Triple drone. Oh boy, we might need another body here. Everyone's pretty injured. Ronnie's pretty injured now. Kahila's made it to be hopefully tended. Oh. Yeah, let's get over here. If we're gonna open the door, we might as well start smashing it in. Alright. Starts. Okay, go on, Z opposer. That's why you have the axe. May not be the best weapon, but I need a weapon. I'm a freak? Wow. I am being called out. What is this? Oh my god, there's a lot of drones here. Let's get the next one here. Okay, so this turret's disabled, so we could probably bum rush it. I think we're just gonna bum rush that turret. I think we can. Oh boy, Z opposer having a mental breakdown in the middle of combat. Why would you do this? Yeah, we're gonna need some shields. Oh, let's not stand there. Okay, quickly, one of these fools needs to stop Z opposer from having a complete and total mental breakdown. Okay. Okay, John RimWorld is now a warden. You need to calm this man down before he walks over to his death. Oh no! Don't go in that room! There's traps abound, and you're gonna die. Oh boy. Alright, come on. Screw it, arrest him. I think the only option is we have to arrest him now and then release to stop the mental break. We're gonna lose the catharsis buff, but I don't have a choice. This is the only way to stop him. Alright. Pains me to do this. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly release. Okay, and then... Okay, and then we should be able to release. Okay. Then you get your stuff back. Okay, you're a brawler, so you don't want... Okay. That's fine. Okay, so let's seal off the doors. I don't want people walking in unnecessarily to their deaths. I think I've sealed off most of the rooms. Let's let everyone go back to where they need to chill. We'll deal with the drones later. We'll probably just break our way in, honestly. Are you of the wrong faith? No, you're in the correct faith. Have I seen anything interesting lately? I mean, other than weird VTuber news that happens every 5 seconds. Have you seen the Iron Mouse opera song that she did? She did an original opera song, and it was one of the most hauntingly beautiful pieces I have heard to come out of a VTuber, if that makes any sense. I highly recommend giving that a listen if you're in the mood to listen to something wonderful and beautiful. Okay, so these guys are injured. Who's our doctor tending to them? Alright, so you're gonna be fine. Hopefully someone tends to a Ronnie. Okay, we're hitting them one at a time. Perfect. I'm glad I expanded this. Alright, then we're gonna put storage. Medicine. Have I seen K-pop? No, I've not seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I tried to see if Ray wanted to watch it, and she's like, no, this is stupid, let's not. And then so we did not end up watching K-pop Demon Hunters. You know? Yes, I believe Iron Mouse is classically trained, which is why she did a really fantastic job singing it. Okay, Arani is on the verge of dying. However, Arani's been tended to a bajillion times. Now we just have to make sure you don't explode. Let's see if we can get some tool belt, some shield belts made. Make these instead of the assault rifles first, and then... okay, so we're gonna do... Clear all. I want the heavy SMGs in here. I want the... actually, let's do all the... Yeah, let's do heavy SMGs. This one I want to store. Oh, they're all shared. Okay. Hold on, let's unlink them all. Okay, so this one is heavy SMGs. This one should be assault rifles. This one should be... I think we'll do anti-material rifles in this one. And then over here, let's just clear all until I figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Okay. Surprisingly, I heard I heard the music is actually kind of fine, but I kind of suffers from the issue of like they're trying to make it too hard of a meme, which is a little disturbing if that makes any sense. Oh gosh, where's Magmar going? Okay. Yeah, I think as soon as our injuries are healed, we're gonna go back in there. Yeah, like a lot of the movie seemed like it was designed to try to create reaction GIFs and images and try to you know, farm engagement in that manner, which, you know, that's fine if that's how they want to make it, but I think it's stupid and I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean, but, you know, I'm just trying to be realistic in what I see. Also, why is there a rotting squirrel on my ship? I think we can just bum rush this turret. This turret still is dead. So we bum rush this one. We can ignore that one for now. Marksman is still fairly injured, so I can't have Marksman go in there yet. It's gonna take some time. We really need shield belts, yeah. I want the shield belts in here. Shield belts go here, and that should be fine. Problem is, I don't know if I have any yet. Shield. Alright. I believe Riston has the capability to manufacture one of these. Let's see if Riston can slap one out quickly. If we can just have at least one, we'll be fine. I think that's how we have to approach this. Oh my goodness, let's not do this. Let's do shield belt first. I see a mental break. Zeopulser is breaking down again for some reason. Why? Because Zeopulser is filthy. Tattered apparel. Your gear is breaking. Ah, those ugly pants that... Oh gosh, we need to set up like a proper clothing. So we need to set up proper clothing. Like a clothing rack. We got Mario paint on NS. I did see that, yes. I have not used Nintendo Switch Online in a very long time, but I heard that was an option now, which was pretty sick, actually. I enjoy that. Can you get some decent clothing? We're going to try to get you some fresh threads. The main problem is I think we might have burned through all of our threads in other use cases, so we may be out of leather. We have to wait until we get back to the surface and kill more stuff. In fact, we're probably not going to expand... Oh, actually, speaking of which, there's a textiles trader that just conveniently happened to fly by. Okay. It's time for Garm to rizm up. Listen, they conveniently have, you know, clothes. I'm not going to say no. Oh my goodness, they have cataphract armor. I actually cannot buy that cataphract armor. If I sold all my gold, I could get a cataphract armor. I don't think it's really worth it right now. I think we'll not do that. I'm not gonna sell all my gold. I'm not that insane. Hi, Tathor. How are you? Comrade, good evening. How was your stream? Also, hi, Ranu. How are you? We'll just wait until we're on the planet. You don't need the threads right now. We need to expand this out. How many more tiles do I have available to me? Oh, I don't have that many. Okay. I want to expand the platform. 5, 6. Okay. You did hacking stuff. What kind of hacking stuff? I did something memories thing for Undertale's anniversary. No, I did not, but I did see people were talking about it. I really like Undertale, but I kind of fell off like the Undertale fandom a while ago. And nothing wrong with Undertale as a whole. It's just it was not a thing that I wanted to be. You know, it's like one of those things like I like, but not gonna be part of it forever. So my time in the Undertale realm is far gone now. I'm too old to enjoy Undertale. I'm joking. Undertale's really good. I need to play Deltarune. I really want to play Deltarune at some point. Also, what kind of 40k fanfic are you writing now? Yes, I do know we have a lot of random rocks. I'm trying to get rid of them. I'm trying to like dump them somewhere else here. Because they're like just random chunks that have been sitting around and it's driving me nuts. The vac zone can stay. Let's just haul it out. I want to not look at these chunks anymore. Okay. I think we're good to go in exploring. So let's send Marksman, Steve, Ronnie, John RimWorld, and Immortal should be more than enough for this. Hag, bro? What do you mean? Am I hag? I don't think I'm a hag. Or whatever the equivalent is, depending on... Okay, well, I don't know why I drafted a Ronnie. Ronnie's on the verge of dying. Let's not have you go. Did not realize you were on the verge of collapse. See, opposed with the other one. Who's my other hacker? Magmar, congratulations. Deltarune is like 3 Undertales inside, it's not even done yet. I played Deltarune like chapter 1 when it first came out. I have not played the rest of Deltarune, which is kind of the issue. I'm trying to make fit and... Oh, interesting. Okay, so like a custom story? Like custom lore faction type thing. Hacknet. Let me look at Hacknet. Hacknet game. Is this the one you were playing? I think I've seen this. Yeah, I have seen this game before. It looks interesting. I wouldn't stream it necessarily because I think that would be the type of thing that would put people to sleep while streaming, but it does look like the type of game that I would totally play on my own personal time. Honestly, I think we just rush this. I think I just rushed this. Oh my goodness, John RimWorld got smacked a whole bunch. Go, get in there. Come on. Oh, never mind. Run away. Oh my god, that swing delay is so bad. Oh, not again. All right, you two go back. Let's have these three, at least three, go back in here. All right, Matt Immortal leads the charge. There's a whole television. There's a whole chapters exactly. I know, but that's the kind of thing now. The hot thing to do nowadays is to release games in chunks, which, okay, sure, I guess. But I also kind of dislike it. I kind of wish that he would just, you know, make it all at once. But I also understand that maybe sometimes people want to receive feedback for the program, you know, for the game that they're making to see if they want to, you know, maybe before they continue. I think it's the coward's way out. Just commit to it. I'm gonna have Steve just kind of shoot around the corner. Hopefully Steve should be okay here. Okay, you just gotta gun it down, right? Come on. What do you have? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's have you peek back inside. All right. So there is one more turret there, but I think we can just run across. Okay, so never mind. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have everyone run back. All right, so we're gonna have Immortal do this. Basically, what I have to do is I need to bait the hunter trap like this. Oh wow, it did not even. Oh my goodness, it didn't even like delay. It just went straight for Immortal. Okay, that's not a good sign. I thought it was gonna delay, but it did not. Okay, you should probably self-tend right now. I do need shield belts, yes. Have I gotten interested in Nidana? What is Nidana? Let me look that up real fast. Nidana game. First-person dream simulator. The walking simulator, surreal relax. Maybe. It's not really the type of game that I would play personally, but I could see the appeal of it. I think this DLC is worth playing. Absolutely. That's the reason why I've been streaming a lot more RimWorld this past 2 weeks, is because this DLC has legitimately reinvigorated my love for RimWorld. It is by far one of the best RimWorld experiences I've had. Wow, that is a very conveniently placed meteorite. So yes, this DLC legitimately gets like a super, you know, the professor's super seal of approval. Okay. It does. I mean, like, hey, if you enjoy it, don't let me stop you. I think people should always play what they want to play, right? And if that is the type of game that appeals to you, then more power to you. Although I didn't realize there are 2 more drones in there. Okay. There's more crypto sleep caskets. No, people have not been allowed to buy items for quite a while because it kind of broke the balance of the game when people are allowed to buy things. Oh shoot! I may have ran Steve into a bad spot. Okay, hold on. Gotta run Magmar here, or Steve gets trapped and murdered. I would also like to run Atheana Drunken Wayfarer here quickly, if I can. Thankfully, Magmar does have a funny pistol. You want to buy a dog? Unfortunately, we have dogs already. We have one dog. Its name is Bashi. It's a very good dog. Bashi's a very good doggo. Thankfully, that drone's not too smart. And Magmar is getting better with this, you know, charge pistol. Kind of. I think the range for the charge pistol's like non-existent is the problem. Come on. Alright. Let's have you run back, and let's have these 2 swap back in. And whether can also relaunch the new ones they added. I don't know what the new ones they added are. I've not paid attention to that part. We need to kill this drone. Alright, so these 3 will kill the drone. Should not be too difficult. I think what I'm going to do is I'll just have Drunken Wafer. Okay, everyone just kind of get cover. Let's fight inside. We should be able to just gun it down. Come on. Nice. I think this heavy SMG is actually pulling a lot. That's just standard SMG. Buy blind fog over and over so they can't launch. What do you mean by blind fog? Can you not launch if there's blind fog? Alright, everyone just gun it down. Come on. This is the last threat. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send everyone back to base. We're gonna heal up, and then we're gonna get ready to crack open the crypto sleep caskets, because that's the thing we haven't done yet, and that's gonna be spooky. I'm gonna check all these corpses real fast in case there's anything of note, but it doesn't seem like there's anything of note in these corpses. There is a heavy HMG. There's a lot of marine armor, but I'd rather not use the, you know, tainted marine armor if I can help it. I do want to steal that television, though. That is coming with me. New weather effect dressers. Oh, interesting. So it just forces the colony to stay in one spot, I guess. That is a very interesting gimmick. Kind of dig that. Alright, how do we expand? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided what I was gonna do here yet. This is like the main problem. Let's move this out of here. Move this here for the time being. TV is great for the hospital. Problem is that the hospital's really cramped. Unless I move the hospital somewhere else. Also, we should probably add intravenous drip stands. Now that we have a little bit of medicine, we can probably afford to do this. I'd probably crank it down to 4 beds, and then I can put like a vitals monitor in the middle. Might be what I end up doing here. So let's do that. Yeah, the new space music is so nice. It's very, very, you know, it's very spacey. I'm trying to think like what other games are similar to that game that you mentioned, Nidana. But I can't think of any walking simulators that I found particularly enjoyable in the past couple... ever since I really played. So, I mean, I guess Death Stranding was a really cool walking simulator. I couldn't finish it, but it was interesting. Mostly because it's a Hideo Kojima game, and anything he makes is automatically interesting by default. Oh, Stanley Parable. That's the other one I played. I like Stanley Parable. That was a fantastic walking simulator. Let's crack this open. I think as soon as Marksman is healed up, we're gonna go crack open the thing. Also, this room is apparently filthy for them. Oh, I need a statue here, don't I? Let's get an artiste to make a statue. Let's see, what do I want to make it out of? Oh my goodness, I ran out of Vaxstone. That's a first. Make small sculptures out of... I guess wood is probably correct. I don't want to make it a steel. I want to save my steel. What I feel about Pecora and Darkest in Death Stranding 2? I think it's kind of funny. I heard that she's like a critical part of the main story, and you legitimately cannot progress through the game without her, which is incredible. I think that is incredible. That's how it operates. I can't believe... You know what? I think it also helps that... I don't like to say it's normalizing VTubers, but it's more like, hey... There's a lot more crossover in your favorite media. Now, granted, I can also see people who may not like it because it's like, why is this VTuber in my, you know, game? I have one friend, for example, he really is sick and tired of VTubers in anything. Like as an example, when Ina was released and we all learned who her artist was, Kuroboshi. He's a big fan of that artist, but people were making the jokes about how, oh, look, Ina is like a, grand foreigner in Fate Grand Order. And he just got so sick and tired of hearing that all the time because he doesn't want VTubers infecting all of his hobbies. The problem is that they are infecting a lot of hobbies, which I can understand why people get frustrated about it. It's not, that strange. But yeah, I don't know. Did we get shield belts yet? Oh, I have one. Alright, Marksman gets the first shield belt because holy cow, we need one. Seeing background is your safe for wallpaper? Oh, interesting. That's kind of funny. Okay, Marksman is having a mental break, so I can't crack this open right now until we have people. The problem is that there's 4. I don't know what's in here. It could be mechanoids. It could be, it could be anything. And that's what makes it spooky. So we have a small storage bay right now. This is kind of where it is. I'm slowly starting to move things in here, but I haven't had a chance to make a proper storage area. And obviously this is our, here's our shuttle bay, so we can fly around and acquire things. The idle stuff. I mean, to be fair though, it's kind of part of everything, right? I played OG or Deluxe. I only played the OG Death Stranding. I didn't finish it. It was cool, but I don't know, for some reason I couldn't finish it. There's no way to make nutrient-paced meals get stored right. Like, they only will grab it when they need it. think that's how this works, right? I promise I want them to eat nutrient-based meals when possible and not eat any of the other meals, only when it's necessary. Yo, any West Canadians here? Tsunami warning for the West Coast. Y'all be careful. I saw that. I have a friend in Hawaii who's like, I'm gonna drive to the beach and watch the tsunami. And I'm like, I hope you survive, because that sounds questionable. But yeah, if anyone didn't hear, there's like a bunch of, there's like a big ol' thing happening in the West Coast. There's like the tsunami flood, and I'm like, that'll be crazy. Yeah, don't worry, he'll be fine, probably, I hope. I'm sure he'll be okay, I'm thinking. But, you know, we can't confirm or deny until he's alive, so we hoping. Marksman heals really fast, by the way, like, it's kind of crazy. It's all that, oh my gosh, wait, Marksman has sword is providing penalty for shooting stat, which is really funny. Oh. We need to get another one for Immortal, so hopefully we get more shield belts. I don't know how many we have yet. Okay, so people are already putting the shield belts on when they shouldn't be. Risten should have one, that's fine. I'm gonna have Ray take hers off. And then I want Immortal to take that one. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get water in space right now, because I know people are getting like filthy and it's driving them mad. But yeah, you know what, astronauts in space in real life, they don't get to take a shower all the time. They have to just wipe themselves. Oh, that's right, Evo is this weekend, isn't it? I, unfortunately, don't keep up with fighting games as much anymore. The only fighting game I ever really got into was BlazBlue, and I played a lot of BlazBlue back in the day. Not anymore, unfortunately. I'm just... what do the kids say? I'm washed. I'm incredibly washed when it comes to BlazBlue. So, we're just gonna set up a firing line here. I'm sure I'm not gonna regret this. Alright, so we're gonna have John RimWorld stand ready to... We're just gonna have people ready to blast if anything pops out that I don't like. Okay, and then I'm gonna have Atheana crack this first one. Crack it open. Come on. Oh! They've awoken, and they're angry! Oh, they have shield belts. Okay. Let's have Risten start blasting this one. Oh my goodness, we might actually not survive this. It might actually be a lot deadlier than I thought. Okay, let's have you stand inside, please. Okay, so I did not mean to kill this one. Unfortunately, we did kill them. They have a lot of stuff. Okay, so then we are now in protection range. Okay, perfect. So now it's a shield. It's a drop shield bubble, or whatever it's called. Actually, what is it? Yeah, I think it's a... I can't remember what it's called. Low shield pack. That's what it is. It's a low shield pack. Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm trying to not kill them, but we are murdering them. Ugh. I didn't want them to die, because I wanted to keep their gear. Alright, let's undraft everyone so they can get tended to. Take the pistol. Oh, we did find a couple plasteel. This one had... I mean... Yeah. That's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot you can shoot them that way. I don't know, I always tend to just open them manually, because that's just kind of the way I'm used to playing it. Okay, so this guy is ready to flip. So he's already flipped, he just needs to convert now. Or he just needs to be recruited now. So hopefully we can break him down. I need to make a prison room. I don't like any of these rooms. Let's move this over here. Let's move this horseshoe pin. Because I need to clean this up, and... Basically, this center room is going to be the... It's going to be the power room, essentially. It's not the best place to put it, but I think it's kind of where I've built it, and I don't really want to move it anymore. So, this room is where we're going to store all the power. I do need to figure out how I'm going to set up some other bits of this that I have not figured out yet, but for now, I think this is fine. Also move this horseshoe pin ASAP. So there we go. I think we're doing pretty good. There is one more set of cryopods I want to crack open, and then we'll head out from here. Another pilot subpersona core, if we're willing to travel to the abandoned platform and kill this man Sierf. He may be in company of hostile orbital pirates. Ooh, spooky. Where are we? Yeah, I think we go back to the planet, and then we'll go to this this satellite, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, so since not a lot of people got injured, actually, why is everyone having mental breaks? There's no recreation, and we need a temple room. Maybe this is the temple room. Yeah, I think this might have to be the temple room. I wanted to make a big rec room, but I think we do need a temple for our ideology. Yeah, pilot cores don't stack. Actually, if you dismantle a pilot sub-persona core, do you actually get anything? Sub-persona core. I don't think you do. Maybe you get components out of this? I don't know. It's not on the RimWorld wiki yet, so it could be anything. It could be anything. I think we just go back to the planet, honestly. Okay, so what I meant to do was I need to put a door here and here so I have access to all that. Grav panels? Okay, that's not as fun. That's not nearly as cool. Alright. Everyone's about to have a mental breakdown just because, like, they're just stressed out from seeing corpses all the time. They're dirty. They're sad. Alright. Let's do this one more time. Let's do one more batch of fighting. Alright, so you, and you. Crack open the last pod. See what's in there. Also, I need to start adding these sculptures. Oh, look at this bunny. Ray made a bunny sculpture. Except it's called the Desolated Otter for some reason. Also, it's poor quality. I'm not sure what that means, but I guess Ray definitely tried. Put another one here for now. Just do that real quick. Alright. If you say I can just shoot at it, we're gonna shoot at it. Let's have you hold this door open. And then I'm just gonna Drunken Wayfarer. Okay, you stand here. Drunken Wayfarer should stand over here. Mortal stand here. Just have a firing line ready to go. You fire. Okay. So they're immediately taking their drugs. Alright, let's go in there quickly, hunt them down while they're distracted. We can kill them quickly. Alright. Come on, breach, breach, breach! Oh, why is that one? Oh boy, I should not have been shooting that one. Alright, Marksman's probably gonna get blasted. Not too bad. Alright, get the next one. This one died instantly. I'll take the HMG, take that. This one died. I will take the Yayo and the gold. Can we knock this one out instead of killing them? Probably not. Nope, we just murdered them. Alright. Seems solid enough. Also dismantle these crypto sleep caskets. Easy materials. Have a Ronnie do it real quick too. I think you just got graph. Like the blue things had graph shipments only graph core outside of the surveyor scanner reward. Ah, well, we do need more of the blue things as you mentioned because that's gonna help us expand the ship. Uranium mace. Oh, you know we should probably make maces. That's a good idea too. This man needs to flip already. All right, we need a temple. Otherwise, our colonists will complain. What do we need in it? Okay, we need. Let's see. Our ideology uses what's called the empty statue. It's a 1x1 large sculpture. So let's make a empty statue. And we will actually make this out of steel because, you know, we're in space and steel makes the most sense. So hopefully someone can pull that off. Alright, and then let's start stripping and let's start deleting all of the crypto sleep. Oh, we already destroyed all the crypto sleep caskets. That's fine too. And then the main problem is we have a lot of garbage weapons that we don't need. So we're gonna start smelting weapons. What weapons do we never need anymore? Or do I refuse to use? I think we're gonna get rid of all the auto pistols, the battle rifles, the bolt action rifles, need to charge weapons, get rid of the combat handguns for now. Flintlocks can go away, hand cannons can go away. Light SMG, lever actions, machine pistols, muskets, pump shots, nerve spikers, salvage weapons I don't really care about. Get rid of the sawed-offs, semi-autos, service rifles, SMGs, and Throwing knives. I think that should be fine for weapons that must be purged. That way that's less things we have to worry about in our inventory. Listen, I'm being realistic. Okay, I know there's certain weapons that we don't need. Just get rid of them. Why hold on to them? They're just eating up precious cargo space. Is there anything else here that I might have missed? I think we got everything I cared about. Unfortunately, we didn't find a persona. I want the TV. I don't know where to put the TV. Here, I guess. No. I can't even fit it in here either. There's just like no space to put this TV anywhere. Oh, that's unfortunate. The other thing too is when we get this guy, I don't know where I'm gonna put him. I don't actually have a bedroom for him available, which is a bit of a problem, as they say. Also, this can be finally reopened. Let's start regrowing our psychoid leaves. I like the ship. Like, legitimately, I like how this is panning out. It's slow, but it's getting there. I do need to put more of these here. I don't know how I'm gonna set up the power grid here. This is like the one thing I'm a little iffy on because I don't really understand how I'm supposed to set this up. Because I know you can use switches, but eventually we do need to shut this off at some point. Let's grab all the uranium, and I think we're just gonna leave. There's not really a reason for us to stay here. I will grab this TV though. Okay, so let's do that. We'll probably build the entertainment complex further southbound when we get a chance, but oh, I need to install that mod that gives me glass walls. There's a mod that allows you to have glass walls, and it looks really nice. Star Sector Medusa. Let me double check what a Star Sector Medusa looks like. Let's see. Star Sector Medusa. Kind of, in the sense that it's a very much a circle. People were saying it's like, oh, we're in Roswell now because it looks like a Roswell, you know, circle UFO thing. Nothing terribly super crazy. Oh, the sentience catalyst. I want to grab that. You know what? For now, let's just dump it in here. I want that catalyst. You know what? I'm gonna have Ray hold on to it. I want to use it on Bashy, but at the same time, it's kind of a meme. Oh, geez, there's a trap still here. It might be kind of a meme to put it on Bashy. Do we really need to give Bashy sentience? Let's go back to Earth in a second. I don't want to be here any longer. Let's grab everything we need. We also need to grab these corpses too. Slate meteor doesn't really matter. I'm more surprised the mechanoids haven't found us, you know what I mean? The mechanoids have just been like, oh, where did those people go, eh? Oh, I don't know. They've just gone. The weather effects unironically do go off. I'm just saying right now, the weather effects actually trigger. It's really funny. You know what? That's right. I should give it to Bashy. You're so right. Where is it? Ray has it. Okay, hold on. Where's Bashy? Bashy's somewhere on the ship. I just don't know where Bashy went. Okay. Actually, hold on. I want to say this. I want to see what this does, actually. If it doesn't do anything exciting, then maybe we don't do it. I'll just reload it, but hold on. I want to see if this actually does anything. It says reduces trainability, or increases trainability, but Bashy's wildness is already 0%. So I'm not sure if this actually helps in any meaningful way. But I guess we're about to find out. Let's see here. Okay. Bashy is a sentience catalyst. Its wildness is reduced by 25%, but its consciousness goes up by 10%. Which is really funny because it already knew how to do everything, and it can't learn how to do anything else because its hauling and rescue stats are already too low. Wow, we made a statue. Okay, that's a... Oh, okay, I have an idea. Let's put this here. And then... Comrades, we fly at dawn. What do you mean by that? And then I believe our ideology utilizes... Okay, so we utilize kneel pillows, and we need an altar of the stars. Something like this. That looks really ominous, and we'll have to add kneel pillows at some point. Flies and spaceship. Ah, we will fly soon. Hello, Lord Viper. How are you doing? I think we just leave. I don't want to stay here any longer. It's not really worth trying to dismantle. I'll take the plasteel, though. I'm gonna take the HMG. Do we store the HMG? Let's put the HMGs. Let's put it here. Storage. HMG. I'm not sure if we're gonna use HMGs or LMGs, but I'd rather have them stored somewhere. Just in case. You never know. Now I have a slightly more conscious terrier. It's Bashy, but if Bashy had more... Yeah, if Bashy was smarter and wasn't eating... Maybe Bashy will learn to not stop eating flies. That is a very meta joke that I think very few people are going to understand, but Ray knows what I'm talking about when I say that. There's a lot of hallways in this ship, the more I think about it. I have put in a lot of hallways. I kind of need more steel. Is it worth dismantling all this? Oscar's eating them now too? It's because Bash is a bad influence. I think we go back to the planet. Let's also butcher a few more animals. Wait, we have the survival meals. Where are the survival meals going? Are they going in here? Oh, I don't know where the survival meals are going. I don't know. We're going to the planet for the time being. There's not very much for us to do up in space for the time. Okay, let's also remove steel off of this. I don't know why we don't have spots to store plasteel. And I think we've managed to get almost anything I want. I think we'll grab this bit of plasteel and then we've... Oh, hold on. There's a survival meal pallet here. I'm gonna crack this open. No, we're probably not gonna make an asteroid base. Like, we're in the middle of the quest line where we have to keep running away from the mechanoids until we can fight the mechanoids off. Which, unfortunately, is gonna take a long, long time. We are not prepared. We could fly over to this Idaha Prime, but I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna land somewhere where we can get some resources. Ideally, somewhere we can kill a lot of animals. Okay. Yes, horses or thrombos. Honestly, I would do thrombos. Thrombos are funny, and thrombos are cute. If we find the alpha thrombo, oh, we're keeping that bad boy. The alpha thrombo. Okay. Okay, so we have the altar. Now, unfortunately, the altar room is not very good. Yeah, good thrumbooty emote, exactly. Yeah, I guess we need a... Wait, why is this... Hold on. Oh, the temperature's really funny. So it's like -3, -62, -40. We may need to fix that. Okay. Alright. Let's go back. Alright. I'll take a 67%. Where are we landing? Where are we? Oh, we were trying to move over here. There is a grav core in this cave system. Maybe we just land there now. So it does look like it's in a mountainous area. So there's going to be lots of ore to rip apart. And, I mean, a cave can't be that bad, right? Let's go land over there. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Better than my hot pot addiction? What do you mean? I mean, I do have a hot pot addiction, but what does that mean? Listen, I eat hot pot in moderation, okay? I have no intention of dying of early death due to sodium overdose, despite what other people may think. I swear. Okay, there we go. Let's land over there. Let's see how long it takes to load. I really love this DLC. This DLC is like my favorite. It's so good. And this is what I've always wanted. It's basically like, oh, I can travel. I can have a mobile base. There's a cave. Oh, that's a lot of insects. Holy cow, that's a lot of insects. Where's the cave entrance here? Oh, come on. Oh, I have to fight through the insectoids. All right. Let's land over here, I guess. And you're targeted with suspicion? Yeah, hello, there's a lot of insects that we have to now murder before we're allowed to, you know, do our job. Alright, yeah, you get your axe. Just melt them? What do you mean melt them? I mean, are they gonna fall asleep soon because it's like sub-zero temperature? Don't I just wait until they go into hibernation? Because they, it's -19 centigrade. They'll just pass out soon. While we're here, let's kill these hold on. I'm learning from my previous mistakes. Let's get all these gun-wielding patriots out here. And then press drafted hunt. There we go. Not too bad. All right, now we have a lot of fresh meals. See? I'm smart. Well, I know what I'm doing now. All right. Also, what is over here? It's a lot of warthogs next to a bunch of insects. We're waiting until the insects pass out, okay? We're waiting until the insects pass out. We're doing pretty good, honestly. We have room for... Okay, we gotta at least butcher a few more animals. I want to butcher at least... I'm manually doing this because I don't want to ruin this. I want to butcher 5 more creatures. How are you doing, coming to the Grey Wind? Alright, let's go kill the insects, but... Actually, we have enough guns, right? You... Oh gosh, I need to standardize this. Okay, so Atheana, we're switching to a... I don't have an assault rifle, do I? Oh, I do! Why is this not storing my assault rifles? Why is this dumping in here? That's such a weird spot to dump it in there. All that to the correct spot, please. Okay. So you get an assault rifle. Why is it going there? I don't know why it's ending up not in the weapons locker. I don't know why those boars are right there. It does concern me greatly, though. Steve is currently using a heavy SMG, which is fine. I'm gonna wait for us using a standard SMG. I'd like you to switch to a heavy SMG. No, this locker's empty. That's why I'm confused. Also, like, I don't know why our chain shotguns are not in the right spot either. First of all, this one was not set to store chain shotguns, but we'll put them there now too. So, drop. Okay, so then correct. Okay, so it's so these should go to the correct spots. Same here. Let's see if they get moved to the right area. I want to double check. Okay, let's see. Marksman is just shoving it back on the shelf. Okay, I have an idea. What about these two don't allow weapons? That's so weird. That is strange. It's driving me nuts. Because it seems like I don't know. The charge shot, I don't know. The chain shotguns went correctly, but the assault rifles did not. I don't know what's going on with that. Very odd. Enjoying Odyssey? Fantastic. Play more Odyssey. Play more RimWorld. More people need to play RimWorld. RimWorld is fantastic. Alright, we'll just let Ray kill the animals. Alright, let's start murdering insects, I guess. I don't think they're even asleep. They're just awake. Alright. You, and you. These should be enough. We made a century in fuel ideologies and the fishing sacred precept of nomadic fishing from craft ship is pretty fun. Oh, I mean, I didn't think about nomadic fishing, but huh. Alright, set these guys to auto fire. Ah, they're after Kahila. Not too bad. Kahila took a little bit of injury, but not that bad. Alright. Kill the hive. Kill this thing. Alright, next batch is over here. Let's just get into position. Basically, make sure Marksman is ready to tank everything at a moment's notice. Okay, stand in the front. Be the valiant hero you were meant to be. Alright, a couple injuries. Alright, keep pushing in. Putting fingertips on the flat stove? What do you mean you're going to put your fingertips on the flat stove? Isn't that going to hurt? And also, isn't that a very bad idea? Oh, wait, no, finish off. Oh, my game is frozen. Alright, just kill it. Okay, so we'll leave that alone for now. Alright, let's just undraft everyone for the time being. Be used to feel your Yayo attack addiction? What do you mean? What do you mean putting your fingers on the flat stove? Is it that cold? Oh, that's right. If you're in South America, it's winter. Right, I legitimately forgot about that. I forgot that South America lives in flip-flop land, just like Australia. It's winter now, apparently. What a strange time. This truly is a northern hemisphere bias at its finest. I don't think I want charge weapons, honestly. Charge weapons right now doesn't really help me. Spacer furniture would be kind of cute. Let's just go down the eccentric tech. The plasma converter is probably useful later on, but for now it's not necessary. I want network artillery just because I want to see if I can put PGMs somewhere about on the ship. Let's let people rest a little bit before we go out and hunt insects again. Properties and percentages smooth outside when it gets hot and cold. Yeah, we call them snowbirds. You ever see how people, like, just... It's the same way how Canadians occasionally fly down to Florida when it becomes winter in Canada because they want to be in warm weather all the time. You're making addicted to Psychoid. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from doing whatever you want. We're using Sci-T because at least it's cheap. I don't know why this thing does not want to store the weapon. I don't know why. I'm going crazy. I don't, am I going crazy? Oh! Because you have to allow smeltable weapons for some reason? Oh, I swear if that's the reason, I'm gonna go nuts. That better not be the reason why. Hold on. That's true, I know that plasma converters no longer need chem fuel. I know. But I'm trying to wait until we can get tritium first before we do anything like that. Once we get the helium going, I think I'm okay doing it, but for now it's a little hard. And you're playing a royal Shathid that's making addicted to, okay, I wonder if its own properties both have. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Oh, thank you. Yes, we need to set up the water system. Okay. So we can set up a water recovery system. Which, do I just want to dump it in here? Like, fit it next? I mean, probably okay. And then, I don't know, just put, like, additional doors, like, here and here for access points. Okay, we'll do that. So we can recover the water. Hello, Garm. How are you, comrade? Let's put a little water well. Oh, yeah, it's 800 capacity. Okay, we'll have to drop down the thing down here, too. Add hidden plumbing. We need to add plumbing to the rest of the ship. Bit by bit, let's just put water everywhere. Perfect, okay. Proper S13 version now, the new vacuum mechanics. How would you do SS13? Isn't SS13 a social deduction game? How would you convert that to a RimWorld experience? That's what I want to know. Tell me. I am actually genuinely curious how that would play out. Oh, can I fit another bedroom here? Maybe the temple room doesn't need to be this big. However, I do want to make use of these super cool transparent floor tiles. Fine transparent tiles. Fine sky tiles. What is the difference between these two? Slow to construct. Transparent tiles for ultimate view. Fine transparent tiles. What's the difference between a sky tile and a transparent tile? Oh, okay, sky tiles are like digital projections. Transparent tiles are legitimately transparent underneath you. Okay. Okay, got it. That's how this works. Okay. Let's try to come up with a cool design. Something like this for now. So we can put some... Oh, right, we need to kill more things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kahila's fine. Alright, let's go blasting. We gotta keep killing more bugs. I'm still this side around. Oh, there's actual space station management? Oh, gotcha. I mean, at that point, doesn't Space Station 13 just accomplish a lot of the same mechanics of what you're trying to do? It sounds like SOS2. It sounds like it. I'm not saying you have to use SOS2, but it sounds like a lot of similar stuff. Make a heart. Oh, we could do a heart, but I don't know if I want to do a heart. Diamonds are cool. All right. All right, everyone over here. All right, marksman, take the front so Garm doesn't die. Successful murder. All right, let's go to the next one. As long as marksman... Oh, marksman's bleeding out. All right, you go back. Let's have Riston come over here. And then the rest of these, let's wait here. And say, oh, trust me. No, I know how the Beyond engine works. I used to play Beyond games. And to be quite honest, I used to play the Naruto games on Beyond. That was the thing I played a lot. There was a surprisingly large number of them, which is the scary part. Okay, so let's go attack this locust. Okay. Garm's on the verge of a mental break. Okay, why don't we just send Garm back for now? Garm's gonna have a mental breakdown. Okay, another successful murder. Alright, let's see. Explains a lot about... What do you mean explains a lot about me? Just because I say I played Naruto games when I was a youngin' on free game platforms like Beyond. Alright, that poor insect just got completely obliterated. Why is your friend playing Wakfu in 2025? Hey, listen, people play all sorts of weird ancient games just because they feel like, alright, let's just let everyone undraft. We need to let people chill for some time. I think people can take showers now. Oh, no water capacity yet. Ah, the pump is not pumping fast enough. Perhaps we need additional tanks. I know to run in real life. No! There's no proof of me doing such terrible things like Naruto running in real life. You will never find such information regarding that. I'm sorry. Doesn't exist. Oh, we're out of steel. Okay, there should be a lot. Okay, I don't want to go in there right now. Is there any other compacted steel that we can rip through? Anything on the edges? Wait, so there might not be any. Okay, here. There's near a bunch of bugs, though. This one should be. That's silver ore. Should be safe enough. It should be safe enough. Never find doesn't help. Listen, there's a lot of things people will never find, like the photo of me in a maid outfit. That's a thing that exists that will never be found. Ray has it. That's about it. I'm sure Ray's gonna hold on to it as blackmail. Also, we got a quest for a monument that I am not gonna build a 23 by 19 monument that we then have to protect against a giant stack of mechanoids. No, thank you. Yeah, Ray has a lot of blackmail on me is all I'm gonna say. It's kind of ominous. Alright. Are those bugs coming after me, or are they just gonna chill there? Oh, I guess I can just hit the... Okay, let's just kill this. Alright, perfect. So, let's kill this insect stack. They're already dead. I guess we can do search and destroy. Maybe I don't do search and destroy. That's a good way to die. Let's kill everything here. Kill this one. Turn off search and destroy. I guess we'll hit this next one because it's a very thin tunnel. Everyone but me can enter. Good thing she can't because I have full admin control. I know what everything else is in there. Octopu is a nice game style. You can't play it. Really, one punch. I can't start. That was the turn-based fantasy strategy game, right? I remember seeing something about that, like turn-based RPG. I think I might have played it for like the tutorial, and that was about it back in the day. Oh, Immortal. It's getting kind of clapped by this thing. Immortal no longer has a left lung, which is a bit of a concern. Alright, let's let Immortal go back. We may need to get Immortal a fresh lung. Also, let's protect these people who are trying to build. Alright, how about this? Why don't we quickly have Steve quickly tend to Immortal, and I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, I don't have the organ printer! Synthetic nanoprinter, 100 steel in order for us to start producing stuff. Let's put one right there. Fantastic, let's do that. Okay, so I need to kill this second batch here. Okay, how about you all stand and fight? We need to get Ray a gun. Okay, so then these guys can go on draft. Let's get these guys going here. Another section of this map cleared out. Okay. Okay, perfect. I think we can still keep fighting. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't yeet us a lung. We gotta earn the lungs the right way. By printing them. Just the way nature intended us to grow new organs. We must print them. I'll butcher more animals. I need to also start sorting the cloth properly. I need textile racks. Probably just dump like 2 of them in here. Should be fine. Once we get more steel going. Alright, where did my miners go? Alright, we're gonna just rip this apart here. For my gunners. Hello, insects. Perish! Alright. Turns out having a lot of assault rifles is a very easy way to solve problems. Let's go down here too. These guys aren't gonna stop us. Probably. That's right. Just go stand here. Gun them down. Kahila's having a mental break. That's strange, but okay. Let's undraft everyone. I want to steal a lung from a prisoner because I'm trying to get a new person to join us. I'm not trying to kill them. I'm trying to slowly... Oh gosh, that... Is that how that's supposed to look? Or is it because I didn't make the transparent substructure? Maybe I have to replace the substructure with a transparent substructure. That's probably how this is supposed to be. I can't replace it, so I'd probably have to remove the substructure and re-add it. That's probably how this works. We'll double check once in a bit. It's not a priority. We'll check in due time. Let's just let people recover before we keep going. And at least we're getting more steel. And as we killed more bugs, open up more steel, machinery opportunities. The goal is we want to kill all the bugs first before we go back into space because I want to get the, or before we go check out the cavern, because I want to get that core. Because unfortunately, we're already at 1227 out of, so we can have 23 tiles left, which is surprisingly not a lot. Right, that's not a lot of space available for us. I'd rather make sure we have options. Anyways, we have double water recovery system. We probably don't need 2. Honestly, the more I think about this, I don't know why I built 2. I guess it looks cool. Oh, the pixel, the model pixel looks awesome. Thank you. I don't use the pixel model. Actually, I do use the pixel model a lot more. But I have lots of different little toggles for this too. Lot of little cool outfits and expressions. Like it's summer. Wow. Put on your swimsuit, comrades. It's time to go to the beach and have the beach episode. I would actually kind of want to go to the beach where it would be nice and wet and cool instead of being stuck in the heat. It's humid where I am, and it's painful. It sucks. Alright, once it's daytime, we'll go hit this stack, and then we'll hit this stack. I don't know what I'm going to do about this one. Participating in the beach episode mandatory? Yes. We're being raided by the Trami tribe. Okay, they are a bunch of angry tribesmen with weapons. Okay. They're coming from multiple directions. Alright, let's just get the guns going. I didn't set up defenses yet because I keep forgetting to do so. They're going to attack immediately. They're going to die. I think they're going to prepare for a while. Alright, we'll just get the stack over here. Garm has enough range to just start poking at them from afar. A transport pod. It contains Drunken Wayfarer's grandmother. Oh, well, we can't let such a old lady just perish. Let's go rescue her. Alright, Garm should have range to shoot them. Oh, I guess not. Alright. Surprisingly, they are actually just annoyingly out of the way. And when we get to nuke the sun, if you play certain mods, I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to nuke the sun. If you really desire the option to nuke the sun, there will be options, I'm sure. I do actually want to extend the grav ship substructure a little bit. 6 tiles and 6 tiles. And then we'll do 4 and 4. And I believe that's all the space I have remaining. Alright, just go to sleep. We'll wake up once they start attacking. It's tribals. What are they gonna do? Attack me? Attack my ship? Just set everyone to inside for now. I don't want to have anyone running around. Just everyone stay indoors. We'll deal with this in a second. Okay, now they're attacking. Okay, so let's draft these and this. Let's get everyone out here. If I can come from the bottom, I will put marksman near the top in case they go that way. And put Riston near the bottom, Steve down here. Kahila's having a mental breakdown, so that's not anything I can do about that. I want the opposer out here. Zevos doesn't have an ideal melee weapon, but whatever we have is a weapon. Also, I think okay, so those guys immediately started running away, and they're dealing with the insects instead. God, I want to fix Garm's body up. I need to get Garm to become more human again. Anyways, let's just run these guys down. Pivot over here. Pivot down here. Just keep blasting. Okay. What is our ideology's opinion on organ harvesting? We don't harvest organs. That's annoying. No, tribals are not going to be attacking you in space. That would be a little silly. That would be a little absurd. Okay, they gave up. Fantastic. Alright, let's have these guys. Let's see, they all ate? Okay, so you need to eat. So why don't you undraft you? The rest are comfortable to fight. Okay, so these plus marksmen. Okay. Ah, a psychic drone for the females in the colony. Now they're extra annoyed. Great. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. I do need to use the restroom at some point, so let me just keep ripping through. What is happening on YouTube? It's happening again. Am I people's, like, sleep tuber? If you want to know what I'm talking about, pull up the YouTube channel and just, like, look at concurrent for this current stream. You'll understand real quick. Oh my goodness, Atheana's getting demolished because I can't get marksman up there. Oh boy, this is bad. Okay, because they're not shooting anymore. Let's pull Arani back. Okay, kill this one. Okay, so John RimWorld is taking a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, you contend. Let Arani keep this. Hello, Kahila, just for a message now. Thanks, Kahila, I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having fun messaging from the other side of the universe. Take these. Yeah, I stream on YouTube now. I've been streaming on YouTube for like a couple... I don't know how long now. I think it's been like for almost a month now. Also, does this guy have anything? Oh my goodness, this man has a lot of medicine. Oh, hello. Let's just strip you of your gear real fast, and then let's kill you. Okay, so you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so John RimWorld is... Okay, so let's have you quickly tend without medicine. And then Atheana, I need... You'd probably tended too soon as well. Does these guys have anything else that's useful? Herbal medicine is fantastic. I'm not gonna say no to that. Okay. One could use alongside AC and Eccentric to create a living dropship. Trying to make where a ship can flood a target with template gear. So for the only thing is Nutramine. I mean, you can, if you use VGP, you can get a lot of Nutramine. VGP, Vegetable Garden something, has Nutriflowers, which allow you to convert them into Nutramine. I think you get, it's like 10 petals is 1 Nutramine. So the ratio is really slow, but I mean, I think that's the way it should be. What is the question? Kahila, yes, I will answer the question that's best to the best of my terrible ability. Is John Normal's gonna be fine? Okay, so let's just let these guys run around. I need you to quickly... Atheana should be okay, I think. I think she can make it back to base. Alright, so that's 2 more bug spots remain, but we can handle those later. Let's continue just digging out all the steel for now. Ronnie's having a mental break. Fantastic. You're injured, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, we'll probably chill for a bit before we have to go down into the pit. Yeah, I mean, it's probably better. I actually found about VGP from Alana, because Alana suggested it at some point. I was like, oh, this is really cool, because it has a lot of cool options, and that's why we use VGP. I guess you could also, I guess you want neutral, if you want neutral, that's fine too. Oh gosh, the solar flare is really bad. Oh, we'll live, but it's not ideal. It's annoying more than anything else. All right, let's just get tended to. Your mother is aiming to be retired at next year after we have age and suddenly look for a job so you won't scramble. When she does, if you should go for 7 to 13 jobs like for physical and mental health, a little for something more assured. 7 to 13 job, I assume is like that's time, right? So 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's what's silly. What is that? 5? That's 6 hours. I mean, it's up. I don't know what your personal circumstances are. The only suggestion I can have is 7 to 13 at least puts you awake during most normal people hours. So 7 to 13, you'd probably end up waking up at you'd probably end up waking up at like 6 or 5:30, which is kind of early for most people, but that's still doable. Do your work, and then if you're in university, you can go to your afternoon classes. If you do 23/7, you could do that if you have morning classes, but really the main thing is you're going to shift your schedule compared to everyone else's relative schedule. I would say do whatever you think is appropriate for your situation. I would look at your class schedule, look at your work. You know, that's the type of thing you have to be paying attention to. Because I don't know the specifics of all of your everything about your specific circumstance, but that's what I can suggest at the very least. Sleep around 8 a.m. Oh my gosh, you have a very interesting sleep schedule. That's not a sleep schedule. That's a schedule. I'm not gonna say it's a sleep schedule. How many pre-packaged survival meals do I have? Survival. Do I not have any survival meals? Did I actually rip through all of them? Oh my goodness. No, I have a bunch. Wait, oh, they are here. Okay, so they should be eating this if they can. Oh, I know why we're not eating them. I know what's going on. Alright, okay, so I need to change lavish to include survival meals. So now they can eat proper food instead of trying to eat random garbage. There we go. That's why we had the survival meals. I knew there was a reason I was saving these. For situations exactly as this. a few night shifts you can take. Oh yeah, graveyard shift is gonna be rough, but yeah, 6 hours is usually the minimum for a job. You'll get paid. Thanks also for subscribing on YouTube, Kahila. I appreciate it very, very much. I need 500 people on YouTube in order to get the, what's it called? In order to be monetized on that platform. I know I keep joking about this, but man, it's rough. How do I feel about calzones? Just a folded pizza. I like calzones. I don't eat calzones very often, but if it's got a lot of like, if it's nice and gooey on the inside, I like sausage calzones. Fantastic stuff. That's kind of my opinion on calzones. The more you know, I guess. There's my official calzone opinion. Oh, being a night guard. Okay. As long as you can be safe while being a night guard, and if the pay is good, then sure, why not? Right, you gotta do what you gotta do to support your family. Like, you just do what you gotta do. Pizza rolls are, you know what? That's true. I never thought about it. Wait. Is a Hot Pocket a calzone? Let me see what the official Hot Pockets. Oh, they're called turnovers. Which is a small pie filling with dough and then doing stuff with it, which is basically also like a calzone. So is a calzone just a turnover? Why? I've never really used the term turnover to... Okay, I have the Wikipedia page. Why was that... Why did that emote get held by automod? That's strange. That is really strange. I don't know, that was really funny. I was like, oh, that's abnormal. Alright, let me use the restroom. I've been meaning to use the restroom for some time. I've been holding it in for a while. I'll be right back. We can gaze at the colony, I guess, as we try to survive this. And oh, right, let's let everyone be free. I'll be right back. Hopefully nothing bad happens while I disappear for a few minutes. God, I was muted. Every time I come back and I forget to press the unmute button. I have a physical unmute button on my sound thingy. And sometimes I come back and I start saying words. I'm like, oh, I'm still muted. It's a curse. I hate it so much. I don't know why I keep messing this up. Anyways, let's go rip apart this insect nest over here. So hello, evil Nala. Meow, been a while. New physical presentation. Pronoun check. What do you mean? Oh, my pronouns. Just call he, him is fine. I am a guy in real life, so it makes the most sense, I would assume. I would assume that's correct. Okay. Can we make more of these meals and stop eating them? Is there a way to just auto... I guess I have to go back to the food policy, basically, and just turn off pre-packaged survival meals. It's kind of annoying having to do this all the time. It's called packaged survival meals, not pre-packaged. I don't know why I keep saying that. I do not want your Nosciosphere, even though Nosciospheres are pretty cool looking. Not really my type of thing. Let's kill these insects. Alright, Riston's gonna have to hold the line. Riston is the first line of defense against these nasty, nasty bugs. There we go. Riston has taken very little damage. Wayfarer is taking a bit of hit, though. Probably let Wayfarer go back. Oh, jeez, they're hungry. Okay. Have I checked lately? Yes. Okay, so they're all fairly injured, so we can't really stay here much longer. We'll kill this thing and then be gone from this realm. In fact, these guys can go back. Let's see do this. I don't know if you're starting transition online before full time. No, I'm not transitioning for anything. What do you mean? No, I'm very comfortable with what I am. I am very much just a guy who plays an anime girl on the internet. That's the short and simple of it. I am comfortable with who I am as a person in real life and online. That's just how it is. If you're expecting anything else crazy, I'm sorry. There's not much. Okay. That one's done, so there's only like 2 more batches we have to rip through. Should not be too difficult. Oh, I ran out of the vac stone, that's right. Okay, so our problem is we have no vac stone. I am an anime girl, right? This is not even a question. Have you not seen all the cool anime? Yeah, I'm like Joel, you know, porcelain maid. You know, I'll get all sorts of cute art and be like, I'm an anime girl on the internet, but I am still a guy in real life, and I'm comfortable with that. I mean, I literally have a wife. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that. So, you know. I mean, girls can have wives too, that's true. That's true. A he, him lesbian. I've never heard that term before, but that's a really interesting term. Alright, let's get people tended to. Hopefully we can go explore. I don't want to delete these. I wish the boars would kill them. Alright, I need to explore this lower section, though. God, there's bears in here, too. Alright, who's gonna be part of the exploration crew? Marksman, Steve, and... yeah, let's just send these 2 for now. Alright, let's go cave. Let's go, what do they call it? Let's go spelunking. Exactly, I love anime art stuff. I love having anime art of myself. I tried to commission a few more people on Skeb, but I think they just rejected me, or they have not said anything, which is a little sad. Because I wanted one of them to do, like, the casual outfit that I drew the other day, and be like, hey, can you do this? But, I think that's not happening anytime soon. Alright. We have entered the insect lair. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh god. No, it's not sus art. It's not sus art. It's very normal art. I have to kill these egg sacs, right? Oh geez, they still spit out larvas. Okay, we gotta go blasting. I think I want Immortal down here too. Get Immortal in here. Get Immortal in here. Yeah, it's the flesh beast lair, but insect is a very apt description of this. Thankfully, we can probably just delete these without too much issue. I don't know why Marksman's attack speed is so low. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Like, Marksman's attack speed with this longsword is pretty atrocious. Maybe that's just the standard. Yeah, it's 2.2. Okay, maybe that's just how it is. Okay. Kill the next one. Kill that one too. Alright. I'm not sure how far we have to go. I see something glowing over there. I sent Immortal. I need someone with mining skill. So we're gonna send Ray into the caverns too. No, I will never draw. What do you mean? I would never commission Kugrok. That's weird. I like my current aesthetic and vibe. Alright, so I know there's a stack of insects over there. There is a mega spider, so let's avoid that for now. Oh, wait, it's just like 60 HP, right? Hold on. Alright, just go slap that. Okay. And I should be able to shoot this down, right? Oh, that's a lot of boom shrooms. These explode, don't they? Exploded or destroyed. Interesting. So that's how they invented boomalopes. Strange. I don't know what city the animation is. What city the animation? Let's just keep going here. Just smack this. Okay, keep going. Just go around it. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here. I'm not gonna blow the shrooms. That seems like a bad idea. I don't have a death wish, okay. Let's go over here. Actually, if I blew it up, actually, hold on. What if I did blow it up, what would happen? Wait, 1 second. I am kind of curious now. Wait a second. I blew this up. Well, how big an explosion could this possibly be? That's actually really funny. I actually can't shoot this. I actually do not have the option to shoot this. That's really funny. Okay. That's fine. Let's go over here. Let's break this apart. Hello, Comrade Wilhelm. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Let's keep breaking through this. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to find the core. I just want my funny Persona core, okay? Look at how fast they just delete this. Okay, there's nothing here. We gotta go. We have to probably punch through this. The problem is that there's 1 Mega Spider. Okay, 1 Mega Spider should be enough. It's a 5 a.m. anime recommend. Okay, I might need to look at those. Okay, so I'll just assassinate them. Okay, they're awake, but we have 3 people. Ray can't actually fight, which is kind of the problem. So we do have 2 melee beaters. So let's keep Steve away from this. Oh gosh, I need these 2 to tank these real quick. They're going for Steve. I didn't give Ray a gun. Might be a bit of a... We might be in a bit of skerkuffle here. Especially as we're getting staggered pretty badly. Okay, I think we're gonna win. Just really rough. Okay, so Mortal's down. No longer has a left leg. Tend real fast. Okay. Okay. Finish this one off. Okay, there's still something else attacking us. Okay, unfortunately, Marksman's armor has completely deteriorated. Which is a problem. Okay, you go. Okay, I want you to go back and get out of here. But he's gonna tend here real fast and make sure Immortal survives. The lung is gone, but that's fine. As long as we can just keep flipping between these two and keeping them alive. Okay, so quickly tend to Steve. You stay there until we can tend to some of this man's injuries. We may need to quickly... Okay, you undraft, and you need to go back into base and get a vac suit now. And then, can we quickly run a doctor down there? Or are we gonna die? My next best doctor is Zeopost. I'm not sure if Zeopost can get there fast enough, so it might be a little... Might be late. One of these 2 might die, but I don't think any of them will. It's gonna be tough, though. I have to basically, like, flicker between who I'm tending to at any given time. 4 hours. Okay, so then we switch over to tend to Immortal. Ray's learning how to be a doctor right now, okay? Have a good night, Wilhelm, if you're gonna pass out soon. Okay. These posters here. Okay, so quickly run over here and tend to Steve. Okay, it looks like Immortal will probably survive. These posters are a pretty solid doctor here. Okay, that's fine. So, unfortunately, race tending is basically non-existent. They're struggling, but they're good. They might do it. Hold on. 0%. How many? Oh man, those injuries are really bad. Oh my goodness, so many bleeding injuries. A manhunter pack of very angry cougars have arrived. Can't make me a bunny. No, don't make me a bunny murderer. You can't buy items. I don't want to be a bunny murderer. What is happening on YouTube? Good lord. And we gotta go deal with a very angry cougar army. Let's go set some people up for combat now. Okay. Oh boy. Immortal might die. I'm gonna swap this over. I'm gonna have you tend to Immortal, and I'm gonna have Ray flicker over and tend to Steve. Because I think we gotta make sure Immortal's injuries don't get too much worse. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. One more injury. Oh, we were too late. I'm sorry, Immortal. Oh. I'm sorry, Immortal. Thank you, Evanol, for the follow again. Couldn't keep Immortal alive long enough. That's tragic. Alright. Oh, wait, why are we tending... Oh, no, are we tending... Yeah, you're tending to Steve, right? Okay, so Ray's gonna stand over here. Can we get Steve alive? Okay, Ray's having a mental break. That's fine. She's probably gonna get murdered, but that's whatever. Hopefully she doesn't get murdered, though. Oh, boy, come on. Oh my goodness, we lost both of them. We lost Steve and Immortal. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's undraft you. Let's bring you back up to the surface. Let's have these two exit, and let's bring the corpses up. Yeah, I definitely played that fight. I should have brought more people. That's my fault. Also, did we kill all the cougars? We did. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Let's tend to those injuries. Oh my goodness, Ray's being murdered right now. Okay, you get over here and save Ray from this wacky insect. Okay. We gotta get those corpses out from there. That sucks. I wish I could've kept them alive. VTuber Oak is free? No, VTuber Oak is very much taken. Alright, we gotta give them a proper burial at some kind. They need a funeral. They will be buried in the earth of which they came. From earth we are born, and from earth we shall return. So let us bury these friends. Oh my gosh, Garm is dying. No one's saving Garm! Please! Put him into a bed! Don't let Garm die. Okay, are you gonna tend to Garm? Who's gonna tend here? Oh my goodness. You're dying. You're dying. Okay, so I think none of our doctor... Okay, you tend now. Oh my goodness, a meteor full of sandstone almost landed on top of the ship. I heard it. Okay, good. So we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be alive. Alright. Hopefully we can get this other guy recruited and we can bury those friends of ours who just passed away. Let's make the graves. Rare thrombos, I'm not gonna say no to that. Unfortunately, I think Immortal did have one of the roles in the colony, which is a bit of a nightmare. We gotta get Ray figured out on a weapon. Alright, Ray needs to learn how to fight. I'm gonna give Ray a heavy SMG. Might as well learn. That's a lot of rare thrombos. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but okay. I appreciate the thrombos. Scaria infection. Also, a wild boar has gone mad. Why are we just buying all the bajillion events? Hopefully those don't actually hurt me that much, but that is a problem. So we made the grave. We'll set this one for... oh, so I actually can't pick someone who's on a different map. Okay. Okay, thankfully the turret can handle most of those. The wild air, I think, will also just explode anyways. Probably just have Risten kill it if it's a big deal. It's ignoring me. Kill it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna send Risten down there. We're gonna grab the corpses. All right, we gotta haul these corpses up and bury them. Why is Atheana's got another infection? Scaria. Oh my goodness, everyone's just getting infected. Anyone gonna tend to this person's infection, or are we just gonna let them suffer? Tend here now, please. I think our hospital might not be big enough. Why are you making that many bows in RuneScape? That's the real question. Okay, so you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're probably fine. You're definitely fine. Okay, so then I need to send Risten down here, and we need to haul these corpses up. So let's Let's extract those 2 corpses. Okay, a man in black has joined us. His name is Squirrel. His actual name is... Who is it gonna be? Who is on the name queue today and has actually said something today? Let's find out. Ready? 11 people are in queue. Holy cow. Alright. Squirrel belongs... Nope, 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 nope. Greywind, congratulations. You are the one formerly known as Squirrel. Let's see what your ideology is not corrected. You are a pyromaniac, misogynist, slow learner, slowpoke, and teetotaler. You are basically the worst things that people hate. High shooting skill though, so I guess you're a pretty good fighter in that regard. We're gonna grab these corpses. Is there not a way to... Okay. Oh, because Riston... Okay, so Riston will never haul. Alright, we'll have Magmar do it then. In the meanwhile, I want Riston to just kind of explore down here. Oh god. The Murdshen Mech Hive has landed literally in front of my front door and now demands blood. Fun! We're not exactly ready for that, but I guess I don't have a choice but to fight now. Oh, run away from that. That's about to blow up. Why are you put... Okay, you need to put on a VACSUIT kit. I might need to make more VACSUITs. Okay, you need to... Okay, I need to draft you. Run in here. Alright, oh my goodness, you're just getting demolished. Okay. Okay, Marksman has a shield. Let's see if Marksman can do something. Run! Okay, can you lob a grenade? No, you can't. Okay, because you have the funny shield belt on. Okay, so just run over here. You quickly get Magmar out of here. Let Marksman run up here and start fighting. Start blasting. The healers doing what they can. They're breaking through the walls. Again, annoying. Oh my goodness, it's just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing happening back to back to back. Alright, just keep fighting. Do what we can. And our prisoner's trying to escape too, which is a bit of a problem. And the prisoner's getting shot at. Oh my goodness, yeah. Kill this one. The healer's taking a couple shots. Bash that one's head in. Attack this Militor. The rest of them did run away, which is fine. Okay, now they're angry. Come in here, kill now. Greywind, I need you to quickly arrest this. Okay, I can't arrest him, whatever. Bash its head in. I think Arani and Drunken Wayfarer have to get up regardless of their injuries. We need them to fight. Randy random. I guess Randy just decided that today is the day where I have to suffer. Okay, I don't want this man to die, but I need him to, like, not go outside or he's going to die. I have enough steel to quickly build this wall, right? Okay, so unfortunately I can't afford that right now. We gotta fight this. Okay, and Marksman's ready to go back out again. So Kahela's just gonna have to grind him down a bit. Let's have Drunken Wayfarer. I can't stand over there. Oh my gosh, there's no room to stand. Okay. Okay, so he's on the ground. He's alive, but he's fairly injured. Okay. Switch to your pistol. It's time to start blasting. I'm gonna run Marksman in there. You can get lucky. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need extra people fighting now. We need. Oh lord, it's just going bad to worse. John RimWorld needs to get up here now. Ray, quickly go rescue Kahela. Arani, stand over here if you can. Shoot what you can. Marksman's trying to kill everything. Switch you to search and destroy, so I have to manage you. Search and destroy. Okay. Riston is bashing walls in. That's fine. Let Riston do their thing. Okay, we survived. Barely. Undraft everyone. Okay, so, you quickly need to tend to this man's injuries. You quickly get Kahela rescued. Everyone else should be okay. Arani has not taken too much damage. I need you to quickly rebuild this wall. You undraft. Wow, that was a nightmare. We'll be okay, but wow, did that suck. We'll survive. Yeah, the prisoner should be okay too. And then hopefully, as long as people's injuries are being tended to, that's all I care about. Okay, you've finished building this. Okay, then quickly grab this man, capture him. And then hopefully we have people that can tend to all these injuries. Magmar's on the verge of dying. That needs to be solved yesterday. Greywind is fairly injured too. No one's... Okay, you are allowed to self-tend now. Tend to yourself. A lot of people are down and dying. Okay, you are about to become a doctor. Oh, you're not a doctor, are you? The opposer, time to become a doctor. We need Magmar to live. Come on. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, Magmar, we're gonna keep you alive. I don't intend on letting anyone die today. Just doing a little bit of very rapid triaging. Looks like Magmar will survive. Okay. I will probably survive. Drunken Wayfarer is down. Need someone to tend to him real quick. Okay. Riston has not found anything yet. I'm still having Riston explore the underground. I'm hoping more people don't die, but a lot of people are fairly injured. We're gonna have to spend the next 2-3 in-game days just doing just raw triage. I need more turrets. I need better defenses. We're gonna start building Uranium Slug. You cannot buy your way in. Sorry, Aeon. No, you have to wait until there's another pawn available, and then join the queue. What is happening? Alright, have a good night, Ladras. Okay, legitimately, I am confused. What is happening on this platform? Okay. I don't like doing numbers too much, but what is happening on YouTube? Hi. What is happening? I probably am on some kind of algorithm where people are just falling asleep to me. It's strange. That's so weird. I'm not view botting for sure. I can tell you that much. Let's rescue this man. Alright, have a good night, Ladronas. Hopefully you enjoyed your time here. Okay, who else has not been tended to? Seapost has not been tended to, but it's a minor injury. You're fine, oh, Arani needs injuries tended to. Okay, so you are allowed to self-tend. Let's have you self-tend. And then we'll tend to the okay, then you need to tend to the prisoner. So, whoa, what's happening here? Whoa! Whoa! What? That's new. Let's do the classic reload. Let's just reload. Just fix that real quick. Okay. Okay, whoa, wait, what happened to the other map? Wait, the other map is gone. Huh? Oh my god, it's just deleted. That's a new one. Okay, so it literally can't load it. What caused that? Okay, wait, hold on. It seems it can't load certain items, can't resolve log entry. Okay, let's load the autosave. If it's because, oh, maybe it's too many different weather effects happening at once. That could be the case, because everyone's trying to spam weather effects. Okay. So this is before the mechanoids came in. So maybe it's possible the mechanoid events don't happen anymore. It's probably because, yeah, heat wave plus cold snap at the same time. Like, your conflicting weather effects probably caused an explosion of things to happen. Yeah, that's probably my guess. And I'm pretty sure Steve dies no matter what here. Yeah, we're reliving Steve's deaths again. Well, actually, in this timeline, Zeoposer successfully saves Steve. So Immortal's the only one who dies. Okay. But we don't have that whole mechanoid fight. That never happened, apparently. However, we don't get the man in black anymore. That was Greywind's character, so I'm gonna have to put Greywind back on the queue at some point, unless Greywind can put themselves back on the queue. Alright, that's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Okay. Let's quickly just bring out all of this. Bring the corpse out. We'll tend. Exclamation mark, join queue. That's literally it. Very easy. Alright, why don't you go rescue Steve here? And let's quickly bury Immortal. Put a grave right there, should be fine. Alright, just make sure everyone gets tended to. It's a little rough right now. Alright, you... Okay, so you're never gonna do cleaning, which is the problem. Alright, we'll have Magmar clean. Look at all that blood. There's so much blood everywhere. It's crazy. Alright, Ray's also injured, which is fine. Aethiona's having a mental breakdown. She's been too injured. Okay, why don't we rescue the poor lass? Arm should be okay. You tend... Or someone should tend there. Fantastic. Just relax before you break it all again. Don't worry. It, like, if something breaks, it happens. I don't know why I get the... Yeah, so apparently Krusty gets game crashes, but I just get weird, funny bugs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blessed by the game. It is definitely strange. Okay. Let's just see. We gotta get food. Okay, so as long as... Okay, we gotta get Immortal buried. That's the first thing. So the thing is, I'm not using the CE snapshot. Are you actually playing with the CE snapshot? How is that? How has that been for you? Okay, so Marksman's gear is... So Marksman needs a new t-shirt. We gotta make more shirts. Okay. So I'm gonna do storage clear all. So I want shirts. Shirt and... pants. And I want to make sure I always have... Okay, so I always want to have at least 5 spare shirts in stock using any leather or wool. Same thing with the pants. Always do until we have 5 in stock that have greater than 50% hit points. Made of any leather, but not cloth. And I'll just anything here. I want at least greater than 50% hit points. Okay, perfect. You corrupted that save entirely. Ah, well, who would have guessed that using a dev snapshot of Combat Extended would break the game? Almost using dev snapshots are generally very risky endeavors that you should be very careful from. Oh, even the auto system before you... Oh, it just completely broke everything? That's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna have Ronnie quickly just get up here. Okay, let's bury Immortal in here. So, assign to Immortal, our great comrade who fought valiantly against the insects. I'm gonna take that shield belt, though. I'm gonna give that to... Whenever Zeopulsar stops having a mental breakdown, Zeopulsar's gonna get that shield belt. So at least we have someone using it. Right? Why waste it? Why waste a perfectly good shield belt? Okay. Yeah, as long as it's not... If it's like a save more than a year long, I'd probably be super annoyed. But if it's that short, it's not that big of a deal, I think. Gosh, I need our colonists to just rest. But I need to keep finding that stupid core. I know there's a core in here, and that's why I keep going down there. We need to improve our turrets. Our defenses, our security turret system is really bad. Maybe we just slam auto turrets down. 40 plastile's a little pricey, but you know, I'll pay it. I'll pay the toll so I have proper defenses sitting about. We can easily afford 1 or 2 of these. I should fire 1 bolt before. Oh, okay, so it just broke like that, huh? At least the opposer stops mentally breaking down, and we can get this done. Oh man, look at all that! Look at all that beautiful corpses. We should let's rip more of them apart. Can I make meat-only survival meals? No, you can't, right? You need to actually have. You do need plant material to make survival meals, which is a little annoying. Maybe we just have a stockpile of lavish meals sitting about to be consumed only when necessary. Could be an option as well. I don't know why Riston went all the way out here. Okay, I'm gonna have you quickly strip Immortal so we can get some of that gear. And then Marksman's okay, so I'm gonna have Marksman go back into the cave. Hello, Normar, how are you doing, comrade? Having a good evening? Welcome to the YouTube chat of very quiet, yet somehow has like almost 100 people watching on that platform. People are definitely just falling asleep watching this. Okay, then you bury Immortal. Bury Immortal now. Okay, I'm gonna have Marksman just keep picking through this. Oh, there's still at least one Mega Spider, which is a bit of a concern. Let's keep digging through this. Ah, more sacks. Great. Can I ignore the sacks? Probably. Okay, Steve has a medical emergency, but he should be fine. Oh, his eye is ruined now, too. We'll need to get a new eye. Go this way. I see a pit. Okay. I can probably just ignore the sacks, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sacks can be ignored safely. Because, gosh, 3 hours of swimming. But hey, you know, at least you're a good swimmer now, right? You do all the strokes, like front stroke, backstroke, breaststroke, all the other strokes. I used to take swimming classes. I was terrible at it. Okay, let's not go there. Behind a nearby wall, marksmen can hear muffled pulsations accompanied by a low, chittering noise. Whatever's behind there is quite large. Yes, do you not know what a breaststroke is? Okay, so basically, if you don't know this, the main swimming strokes are like front stroke, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly stroke. Essentially, the normal front stroke is when you're kind of going like left, right, you know what I mean? I think it's called like I think it's also called like free crawl or freestyle or crawl. But it's like, you know, the normal what you expect, like one arm back and then it like loops forward and goes. Okay. And then backstroke, you know, it's like propellers, right? And then breaststroke is you're kind of going imagine you push your arms from the center and then you like, you know, put your arms together in the center and then you push them away from you, like at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know how. I think my way of verbally describing this is very cursed. Yeah, that one? Okay, yeah. That's usually the main one. Let me drink my water, I'm dying again. Yeah, kind of. Oh, yeah, I guess kind of like a frog, yeah. I think the breaststroke is very much like a frog. There's also like a butterfly stroke, but that one I always hated doing. But it is very intense. Alright, okay. So we need people healed up before we go back into the pit. God, I really need better armor. We don't have enough plasteel for it, though. We don't even have ways to manufacture plasteel either. Your eyes were open about flippers when you started oh, you scuba dive? I didn't know you scuba dived. How is that? Do you enjoy scuba diving? I'm not much for scuba diving myself personally, but it seems like a cool, interesting experience if you like, you know, going deep underwater. Super fun. Are you like a certified diver for that type of thing? Are you like a certified diver? I feel like most people have to be. Oh, you are? Interesting. Very cool. Alright, spaceship? Yes, the ship is extended now. We've gone pretty far up north here. So we've added in a whole new section, but what I'm trying to do is turn this into like a temple room, which is our current main goal once we get more materials for it. Toxifier generators produce energy by making the okay, so we don't do that. Mortars actually are not a bad idea for earthbound combat. What are my other turret options? I guess rocket swarm launchers are turrets technically. You know, we should probably get multi-split air conditioning. I don't know if that actually matters for space. Ooh, rib implants. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get that. A man in black did actually arrive. Aethiona's brother, is now actually named... Okay, so this one I will give to Greywind, because Greywind technically won the last one. And since it was lost due to the weird bug crash, let's save the game real fast. I will give this one to Greywind. So let's quickly set this one to Greywind. Okay. So this version of Greywind is Night Owl, Slothful, Masochist, Chemical Interest, Psychically Sensitive, Story Writer, Addicted Gamer, High Shooting, Crafting. That's about it. Fantastic. Let's assign you your Spacefarer setup, and let's also make sure you are properly equipped. So first of all... Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna use this tool. So... melee... Okay, we're gonna make a new tag. I'm gonna call this one, Shotgunner. And this will carry a chain shotgun, at the very least. What else should they carry in this basic kit? Chain shotgun, and they should also have a knife. Every character should have a melee weapon. So perhaps our melee weapons will be basic knives. Would not be a bad idea. What are my other choices here? Gladius? We could give everyone a Gladius. An M3 Rosethorn. Standard combat utility knife, 8.86 damage per second. Or we use a standard knife, which has less damage. I think we use the Rosethorns. Hurt your left hand while swimming. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully you'll be okay. So 45 plus dives. Oh my gosh. You're not gonna turn in. You don't do cave diving, right? You're not gonna be one of those people that I always see on YouTube. Cave diving documentaries where it's like this person went into, you know, Satan's cave and got stuck in the super guaranteed death cavern, and then they exploded and were never heard from ever again until their corpse came out. That always happens all the time. You ever? Cave divers have to be some of the most, like, I get the want for adrenaline, but I cannot imagine literally going into a cave that's called, like, I don't know, like Hot Spring Cave, and trying to navigate through the caverns, and you'll just, and you know, people have called this specific passage the, you know, the maple syrup cavern of no return, and people are like, well, I'm gonna return, and then they go in and they never return. Happens. You hear so many stories about it. We give everyone a Rosethorn as their secondary. And then, what else do I need? Okay, so then... Oh wait, I can set out load-up states. What's the point of this? Test. What does this do? Oh, okay. I guess if you need multiple... That's probably not necessary. Yeah, and then you have like Nutty Putty Cave. That's a good one too. Yeah, Kiddos don't have a well-paying job and family of 5. Yeah, exactly. Cave divers, they have a well-paying job, family of 5, and you know, and they're like in their mid-20s or 30s with a full life ahead of them. Like, oh, I better go into the cave. No, thank you. That is not for me. That is not for me. One second. Okay, what is happening on YouTube? What is going on? It broke 100. I don't know what's happening. What in the world is happening? Oh my gosh, I'm not saying YouTube is my primary platform, but holy cow, what in God's name is happening on that platform right now? You can tell it's like nothing's crazy going on, because I know there's very little chat activity in there. I know Normar's like the only one person who's saying anything. Yeah, Normar's like the one person saying stuff in the other chat right now. I'm not complaining, but it's so strange that it's even happening. I'm pretty sure, like my friend said, people are falling asleep to it. I bet you, if I continue stream for another hour, that number's gonna jump to like 130, okay? 130 with a chat rate of 0. Yeah, I know. That's just how it is. It's a very quiet... like, the thing is, I don't want people to think that I'm view botting, which is like the real concern that I have. People might be like, oh, this person must be view botting. Like, no, I'm not. People are just quietly vibing to me. Alright, let's go... Okay, so... Hello, Ben. Welcome to... Hopefully you enjoy view botting. I don't know what's happening. It's strange. I hope I'm a big vibey fella. I hope people can enjoy vibe. Oh, I don't have the main outfit on. Let's take that off. I'm not beating the allegations now. What do you mean? No. I can't believe this. People are gonna think I'm actually view bot. You know, Twitch actually initiated some rules that are like, oh, you can't view bot anymore, Sonny. I think that's how they're trying to approach it now. They said, like, we're gonna institute new rules to make sure people can no longer view bot. And then people are still view botting anyways. Alright, we gotta go into that pit. Alright, let's send people in. So let's send everyone with a pulse and a weapon. Let's save real fast before this goes wrong. Okay, so we're gonna switch you to your shotgun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're just gonna send everyone into the cave. We're sending everyone into the cave. And with Greywind, let's quickly get you a... I haven't set up the kits yet. We're gonna save. Hello, Flaming. How are you doing, Comrade? I'm doing pretty good. We gotta get some better armor. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see what's in the pit. I want to see what's in the fun pit. Also, I forgot to set these up. So this should store, you know what? Everything, and these should be the important storage spots for our cloth. All right. We should also probably get Ray a weapon. I'm gonna give Ray. You can have a heavy SMG. I also need to start making the rose thorns, so let me just set that up real fast. Thankfully, rose thorns are very simple weapons. Oh, never mind. These use plasteel. Ooh. Okay, maybe we don't do that. You can replace all the fleshlings with robots. You could also just start replacing all your organs with robotic parts if you really wanted to. Like, there's a... Oh, it's on fire. Hello. Hey, you know what? At least we're not playing with combat extended, so even if it's on fire, it actually doesn't even matter because no smoke doesn't exist, right? Like, nothing here smokes. So, yeah, it'll explode, but it's not a big deal. Let's break everything. All right, just line up here. I don't know, start shooting that thing, I guess. And then we just line up over here. Oh, Atheniana's dying. All right, save Atheniana. Why are we not shooting this thing? Okay. I did that very poorly. All right, tend here. And then... tend here. Should be fine. Get Greywind down here too. Greywind's coming in, right? Come on. Into the cave with you. Into the pit. Alright, we have more fighters. Alright, get everyone over here. As long as people can still fight, that's all I care about. So, if Atheniana can still fight, and John RimWorld can still fight, then they're gonna fight. Alright, my only priority is to ensure we successfully crack open whatever that wall of doom is. Okay. In your solo campaign as Japan, you've taken China, India, New Zealand, knocked out, returned to the land, the UK, a couple of stars. It sounds like you're about to win World War II then, right? Oh, you're playing way longer than I normally play. I never play that far in that game. I do not know what's past this. I'm probably gonna die, but let's see what's in here anyways. Shoot wall. Okay, what is this thing? A hive queen. The birth mother of an insect mega hive. Under suitable conditions, several distinct insect hives will merge together and produce a hive queen. The queen quickly grows in size, becoming trapped in her own burrow. Thankfully, the rest of it is just like really easy peasy, deletey. As long as Marksman and Riston can hold the line, I don't really care, which should be fine. Let's make sure we're blasting. Pull people back a little bit. All right, come on. There we go. Just start shooting. Does he have any special attacks? Easy to leady, famous last words? Yeah, probably. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, it has an acid attack. Okay, let's move back a little bit. Oh, Lord, it's hungry. All right, Marksman and Riston hold the line while everyone else tries to shoot it down. All right, everyone turn around and immediately start blasting. Okay, come on. Why are you running up there? No, you have a gun. Use your gun. You have guns. Please use your guns and stop going up there with your melee weapons. Holy cow. All right, Riston and Marksman are holding the line. Okay, it's dead. I think. We did it. All right. Okay, you self-tend. You tend, you quickly tend Marksman. Riston's dying here. John RimWorld tends to Riston. Everyone else's injuries are minor enough that it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Yeah, I saw that acid spit and I'm like, I don't like that. That's ominous. Hey, look, there's the cores. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's crack these egg sacs too while we're at it. Okay. Yeah, that actually... Okay, to be fair, I did just kind of run it over with a giant firing line. Also, thanks, Ben. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. You still remember for streaming voice chat. I did see that you were, like, streaming on Discord voice chat, which was really weird. I have no idea what was going on in there. Okay, let's go in here. Let's crack this bad boy open. Just be gone from this realm. I don't want to be in here any longer than I need to be. Did I bring a Ronnie? I did bring a Ronnie in here. Alright, crack this open. Let's go delete that. Fantastic. More Gravlight. Okay, there is nothing else that I need in here, right? Probably not. I don't see why I would be in here. Alright, I think we just bail. Alright, let's just undraft everyone. Drunken Wafer is a little injured, but he should be okay. Zeoposer has a lot of injuries, but it should be okay too. Alright, let's order Exit Insect Lair with all of these fine folks. Grab me the Grav Core, Steel, Grav Panels, Hive, and the Insect Jelly. And let's grab the Insect Queen Corpse while we're at it too. I don't know, we'll do something with the corpse. Maybe we can eat it. Maybe perhaps we can, in fact, consume Insect Corpse. Also allow all this. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. It's up to me approaching 4 years. Oh, you mean like following on... Oh, you mean subbed on YouTube? There's a lot of people who've been following for a very long time on YouTube too, because like I used to put like shitpost videos on there, and I don't do that anymore because I've been lazy. But I do appreciate a lot of, you know, the early folks that were there too. Atheana has an infection. Great, let's get you out of here first. Before you explode. If this is combat extended, it's actually be really hard because if it's on fire, there's gonna be a lot of smoke happening. But thankfully, it didn't matter too much. Okay, so Kahila's gonna have a mental break while Riston tries to unload everything, which is a little unfortunate. Let's just get everyone back to base. Tended to. Torrential rains are happening. It is monsoon season. Oh my goodness, look at all this marshland. Lichen-covered soil? No. Floodwaters. Everywhere. Lots and lots of... Also, infections. Riston now has an infection too, in the torso, which means we have to get Riston tended to now. Let's hope our doctors are quick. Yeah, look at this. Zeoposer's right eye got dissolved. That's how bad it was. That's how bad that creature had destroyed us. Okay. Okay, I need Garm to do doctor work ASAP. Thankfully, Garm is a pretty solid doctor once Garm consumes the necessary nutrients to stay alive. Okay. Our TPS is a little rough, but that should be fine. I need Garm to tend to people now, please. Screw your shower. Get to work. Yes, I know War Caskets are really strong. We're not playing with War Caskets ourselves. I don't have the War Casket mod. Let's tend. I'm gonna have Garm tend to every single person here. Okay, that's another person tended to. Okay, who's next? Zeoposer has a few minor injuries. Atheana has an infection that needs to be tended to in the head. A Mad Badger is annoying, but not the end of the world. We'll deal with it in a second. Okay, good. Who else has it? I believe Riston had an infection too. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need new body parts. The injuries are getting a little rough. I do love APHE rounds. They are a lot of fun. Okay, we do need to clean this, yes. We're trying to get this Cologne person to join us, and then we can probably use him. Yeah, we'll do some trading soon. We haven't done trading in a while. Alright, clean this. There we go. Alright, let's see. Who just joined us? Greywind is a pretty good combat specialist. However, what I'm going to do for Greywind is, instead of doing any of this, I am going to have Greywind prioritize cleaning. Because, good lord, I need someone to clean. If there's nothing to clean, they can do something else. Okay. So, Zeoposer's an infection again, too. Now in the torso, which means that has to be tended to now. Which means Garm is about to go on overdrive. Okay. Armor-piercing high explosive. Yes, APHE, armor-piercing high explosive. Yeah. It's a thing you can get in RimWorld if you're playing a certain, thing? Oh, right. I forgot to have auto-cannons that just destroy everything. Hopefully Kahila's mental break ends and Kahila rejoins the colony, because I'm not exactly going to leave this without Kahila. Everyone survives together. Wow, I did break 130. What is happening in this accursed platform? Well, I might need to ask my friend what is happening here. Okay. Yes, we are putting defensive weapons slowly. Like I said, we have auto-cannons, now we have more grav-like panels, and we have a new core. We can expand the grav engine, which is what I want. We're gonna expand the grav engine. Actually, one thing I need to double check is... Hold on. Where is the eccentric power stuff? Here we go. The helium 3 extractor. I want to actually... Okay, so this is a 2x2. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need 2 water recovery systems, so I think I can replace this with the helium... Actually, no, wrong one. Let's replace this one with the helium extractor. Bring out the KV2. God. The KV2 was my beloved in War Thunder. I loved that stupid thing. Yeah, it had like a 1-minute reload time, but man, that 155mm howitzer, if it hit an enemy in that low tier, it just instantly exploded everything. It was 152, it might have been 152, I can't remember. God, I loved how stupid it was. It was beautiful. It truly was one of the weapons of all time. Alright, Kahila's a collapse. Let's have Kahila get out of here now. No need to stay down there anymore. Kahila can rejoin society. We have enough food to last for a while. Maybe we kill some of the local wildlife as well. Maybe not the cougars, because they're all terrible. The boars could be food. The question is, where am I putting the Grand Field Center? I think I said I'm going to extend southbound. So... let's go trading. What would I even trade? Also, let's drop this off here. I don't want this on here. Important, let's make this preferred. I want all the cloth on this. Yeah, let's figure out where we're gonna go next. So we need to make sure we have shirts and parkas, which we're slowly trying to slap down together. And we need to figure out... yeah, we're gonna craft as much as we can. And t-shirts need to be stuck here. So all the shirts we're making are really low quality anyways. I don't think there's a way I can shred old clothes, right? No, so I probably just destroy them. Okay. A group of visitors from West Oberon are joining us. The KV2 means maybe got it. It's a funny tank. I love the KV2. It is so stupid. Alright. Honestly, in the interest of not making this not super long and just trying to give us more space, I might just put the core here. And then we'll extend, we'll put, let's see. Yeah, I think I might want to put the core here. I don't want to make it, like, super long is the problem, but I do need to make the ship... I could also extend left and right. But I don't think I want to do that. I'm already kind of committed to what I have. Extending left and right is tempting, though. So we could have, like, an outer wall, like an outer walkway. We can't even leave anyways. I need the steel. So we're gonna wait until we get all the steel out of here before we bail on this realm. Yeah. 152, but yeah, definitely goes 152mm. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, I haven't played War Thunder in a hot minute. I actually think I have the game uninstalled now because it was just a little... it was a little silly and I didn't want to keep it installed anymore. But I had fun when it was, you know, a thing I played. But obviously, me playing War Thunder is a long time ago and is unlikely to ever happen ever again. I know if you're expecting more War Thunder, I'm very sorry. It's just unrealistic to see. Let's just butcher 10 creatures. That should be more than enough to get one of our cooks some busy work. Also, we need more lights. Let's do lights. Okay, so... what does this do? So I need to keep feeding this helium-3 extractor with rocks. Which means I need a storage thing that can hold as many chunks as possible next to it. I think the small crate can hold 6 chunks of them. And then we're also now going to change our brick... okay, this thing. So we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to do make VACSUITS blocks from rubble forever instead of the other one. There's no 4x recipe, which is a little unfortunate. Honestly, I don't like doing nutrient paste too much, but if I think for a space-themed colony, nutrient paste is perfectly fine. That's kind of how I see it. Okay, we got a new right arm for Riston at some point. But we can't really afford it. We don't have the plasteel. Maybe we can afford one. Maybe one replacement arm for Riston is a solid idea. Maybe we don't go into full advanced bionic, but just... oh, power arm is also tempting. Maybe we can't do that yet. We'll hold off on that for the time being. Also, I want to set up destroy weapons that are made out of wood. So let's destroy... let's Destroy anything that's burnable, I think, is the correct answer, right? As long as it's burnable, so that's gonna be the... Let's make sure I don't actually destroy things I don't want to destroy. Don't destroy grenades. Don't destroy the persona weapons, and definitely don't destroy eccentric gear. That should be okay. Probably. Lee said Martin Aceto Pants hammed up ad reads. Does he doesn't do a lot of I skip ads on like every content creator I watch. So I don't know what his ad reads are like for War Thunder. Also, I need to do a funeral. Let's do the funeral for Immortal. Immortal. Oh, we gotta do a role change. Who's got the highest social stat now? Alright, congrats to Garm. Garm is being forcibly told that they are now the priest. Priest Garm in our colony will keep us all happy. So we'll do this first, and then we'll do the funeral. Also, I'm gonna start replacing a lot of the furniture again, because again, we need nicer furniture. All this furniture sucks. It's all hideous. It's ugly. We need metal. We need to embrace metal. Like it's talking to a door. Yeah, there's like a speaker behind it. Failed role change. Oh, there's not enough room in there. That's really funny. Okay, do it over here. That's really funny. This room is actually too small. You actually have to do it here. That's so funny. Okay. We have enough wood to last us for a while? Yes, okay. Yeah, let's extend south. Okay, I have an idea. So we'll put... I think what we'll do is I'll put 1 and 1... Yeah, I think because these count as walls, right? So that's probably okay. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. So if I put 1 on the right side, I can extend it out a decent chunk. God, we're not going to escape the cock and balls allegation with this. Maybe I just make it longer. Maybe the correct thing is just make it longer. I don't want it to look like cock and balls, the problem. That's not the intent. That's not the intent. Should have just forked it. I could fork it. I mean, I could. That's Bungan shipping. An upside down hammer. Alright, let's just put it in the corner, I guess. That's fine. No, I kind of want it to go further, though. I could make it go, like, here. Right? As long as it's within... Yeah, I could make it go here. Actually, hold on. I think this spot here, I think, is where I want it. Okay, let's go up to here. Let's build this out here. Fantastic. I have an idea. Because, again, we're trying to make it look battleship, you know, ish vibes. That's why I'm trying to also go here, and we're going to start expanding out the general defensive station here. We'll create a defensive platform in this area, too, once we have more stuff. And let's also get rid of the corpse. Also, now that Garm is now the priest, let's go to the funeral. Salute to Immortal, who fought valiantly on the front line with the Sword of Justice, defending our great colony from all the threats that would dare put an end to our safety. Okay. So the funeral's done, which is mostly there to keep people happy. That's really why we're doing it. Okay, so that should be fine. So everyone's happy. We should be okay to go. Let's build this out, and we can... Wait, where did the grav core go? Is it still down? Wait, it's still underground. It might still be underground. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, there's still stuff here that we didn't grab yet. Where's the core? Oh, no one grabbed it. Okay, hold on. Get John RimWorld back in there. There's some panels I want to get back. I need those panels, like, now. Yeah, I'm trying to make mine not just a... I don't want to look like a brick. That's really the main thing. Bricks are fun, but I don't want to be brick core. Does that make sense? It would have been funny, but thankfully, I am not that incompetent, I think. Alright, so now I should be able to go here. extract the graphite panels. Go. So then John RimWorld should start grabbing all those things, and we can have him pop out once he has accomplished his mission. And then once we grab all the steel, we can be free from this realm as well. There's a lot of... That's at least 1,200 steel. We've killed most of the bugs on this accursed land, so we just have to find any metal jutting about. Don't worry. See, I'm actually accomplishing stuff in this game, kind of, somehow. A distress signal. No. I know exactly what that is. That's the meat wall. I don't want to deal with the meat walls. There's a compacted machinery. Let's grab that. There should be some more metal. Although I think most of the metal is now next to the giant stack of insects that I don't want to go near. Okay, there's... Oh, compact... steel. Where's the compacted steel? Oh, boy. Compacted steel. Oh, yeah, it's... There's a lot here, okay. That's near a bunch of insects. Okay, this one's not. Okay, so we can grab the stack here. Like, we aren't trying... Listen, I don't like doing the meat walls one. I'm trying to avoid, I'm trying to avoid... What's it called? As much as possible this run. Why can't I grab it? Oh, the grav core's not stored yet. Okay. Okay, you're free to go back out of here. However, I want someone to please, for the love of God, please move the core over here. It should have been hauled yesterday. Same with these things. There's no space to store it, that's why. Okay. We do have a bunch of random parkas sitting around. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We need a place to store the panels. I think what we'll do is we'll quickly make a... Let's see. Make a shelf for the panels, maybe just in here is probably okay. And then, I don't know, just drop one of these things. What do we not need? I don't know my wood sitting in here. Peel, let's just get them out of here so we can get the core dumped in here. Fantastic. All right. Once we get all the steel, we're out of here. We don't need to stay here. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I don't want to do anomaly for this run. That's why we're avoiding any anomaly shenanigans. All right, let's undraft John RimWorld, please. Okay. The TFG module, though, is really tempting. I don't mind doing that just so I can get another core, but whatever. All right, grav light panels go right in here, and this is the critical storage spot. I want all of it in here. Is this man going to be converted? Also, by the way, our research is like halved because it's not a laboratory, because it's technically a prison. Because of this man here until we get rid of him or until we convert him. All right. Once that core is in place, we can finally expand the ship. I kind of think, like, it is interesting being forced into very small ship designs by the game's well-designed. Also, I'm going to change this real fast. I don't want the Neil pillow. I want pews. Pews look cooler. Let's do pews. Let's turn it off. Dev mode. And then... Ah, an infestation of insects have arrived. Hey, you know what's the better solution to insects? Watch this. As soon as those things pop out, they instantly explode into a million tiny pieces. Wouldn't that be tragic? The man is prison breaking for some reason. Alright, take your hammer and bash his head in. Alright, we'll just kill them real fast. Should not be that difficult. Have Riston tank it. Oh my goodness, Riston actually got deleted. That's really funny. Okay. Should be fine. Alright, you rescue Riston, and then, I don't know, undraft everyone else. That should be fine. And then let's have Marksman come in here and destroy this. Fantastic. Okay. I don't know. I guess longswords just have a really long combat time. I did not really think about that, but that's probably what's happening there. Prisoner's been saved. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. And let's hit this next one up too. I think the one thing I'm annoyed at is that we're not able to get a lot of props right now. Aside from the psychoid tea, which I think we're consuming the psychoid tea way too quickly anyways. We do need a hydroponics room. I probably will begin developing a hydroponics room now. Probably move the shuttle bay further south. Or maybe we just leave the center area as like the shuttle bay point. That actually might be fine. I actually kind of like that. We'll keep the shuttle bay here. I kind of am vibing with how that's set up. Must be placed within range of a... Oh, it has to be here. Okay. So I can't Oh, it has to be within range of the central engine piece. Oh, interesting. Hello, Yakumo. Does anything bad of insect jelly? Yeah, your pawns usually don't like it. They get sick. Beyond that, not much else. If you have certain mods, eating too much insect jelly does turn them into an insect. We had that happen in a previous run. It was a little cursed. Because I was playing with... we were playing with... vanilla expanded insectoids, and it turns you into an insect if you eat too much of it, that's why we don't play with it anymore. He's to the left to be more efficient with the grabs. Yeah, I probably could. It's fine. I thought I could have connected it. I thought, like, so the way I thought it worked is that I thought it can extend off of the grab field extenders, so I can make like a really long ship, but apparently that's not how it works. So it's not a big deal. I just thought that's how it worked, but you know, it's fine. Crimson Court PTSD, oh god. Not the Crimson Court. Not again. Oh. I'm getting... Speaking of which, do people want to see more RimWorld, or not RimWorld, Darkest Dungeon in the future? People seem to have liked that a lot, so I am considering doing another, you know, crowd control Darkest Dungeon stream. Also because I think Ray missed the last one. Ah, gotcha. Okay. That's fair. To be fair, I think I want to work within the design constraints. Was the coin cost too high for stuff? Do you think I should have lowered it? What else can I put in here? Okay, so we have 1500. Okay. So we can expand the ship a little bit. Oh, point to... Okay, gotcha. Let's expand this out like one tile here. I want to put a wall around this so that we can see, hey, this is where people hop onto the ship. Because I want this area to be basically unroofed. This whole section should be no roof, because otherwise the ship literally cannot, or this thing cannot fly. So I want that entire section to be free. The Hedgehog's meeting. I don't really care about that. They want John RimWorld to come visit them, but we're not gonna do that. I can... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need additional bedrooms and additional berths. Unfortunately, that's 3 tiles wide minimum. 4 tiles, realistically. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I actually will extend it out. Yeah, we're gonna extend out on both sides, like this. That'll eat up, let's see, what is this? 4 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 times 2 is 72. So that's 72 of our tiles, which is fine. It's not... It is a little more than I would like to consume, but I think it's okay. And we can use that to set up... We'll move the turret around. Probably just move this over here. Move this over here for now. Probably need more water tanks as well, so let's build another water tank, just so we have extra water capacity. You like how ugly my water storage facility is? Oh, what a mess. Oh, the points the coin cost. So I actually can't change that. Like, your channel points to that is actually fixed by the program. The only way I can change it is if I'm willing to spend, like, real hard-earned, like pay for a subscription to that, crowd control, which is like $10 a month, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to do that for something that I'm probably gonna use like once or twice. I know there's crowd control for RimWorld. Don't really plan on using it, so keep that in mind. That's why also. Oh my goodness. All right, I guess we'll get the Man in Black. I guess the Man in Black is back, so we're gonna get another Man in Black to join us on the Man in Black adventures. Did we get all the steel that we need, or do we need to hunt down more steel? Oh, we have actually hauled it over. Let's haul this. That's 1,400 steel. I would like to grab that now. But we do need more bedrooms. If we're getting all these new colonists, we will need more bedrooms. I believe we're out of space. I know, we do need more, yeah, more mouths to feed. Crazy. What a crazy concept. We actually do have too many mouths to feed, actually. It is a little concerning. Also, wow, that is a lot of t-shirts. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, it'll totally be fine. I'm not gonna reduce myself to eating insects, I'll say that much. We're not gonna do that. We shall not consume insects. We shall, we'll consume them sometimes, if we remember. I mean, insects are still food, right? I guess there's no reason to not eat them if they're tasty. Well, they're not tasty, right? I think we get mood penalties for it. I mean... Eat shrimp. I mean, I do eat. You know, it's funny. I think I mentioned this before, but I discovered that I probably have a mild shrimp allergy because every time I eat shrimp, my lips get swollen. And it's, apparently that is a sign of, you know, being allergic to a thing. And I was like, huh. Strange. It's not gonna stop me from eating it, though. I'm gonna keep eating shrimp. You can't stop me. No, you can't stop me from eating shrimp. I'm gonna keep eating shrimp. Shrimp is delicious. You think I'm just gonna stop? You think I'm just gonna stop just because people tell me to stop? No, that's crazy talk. Oh, we can't store the steel. Oh, do we actually not have steel storage space? That's funny. Yeah. Shrimp. Giving up on that? Listen, shrimp is fantastic, okay? One of my favorite dishes ever is shrimp with lobster sauce, actually. It's like a Chinese-American dish. I grew up eating it a lot. I don't know when I actually developed, when it happened. No, it'll be fine. It's not, it's a very mild, like, reaction. Also select this trader. Let's see. Oh, hello, Helium-3. I'm gonna just buy your stockpile of that. And, oh my goodness, I could buy another TFG module. I could just build a second reactor. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of tempted, actually. I'm kind of tempted to actually just buy the second TFG module and build a second reactor. So the reason why I'm thinking about having two reactors is that if I have to shut down one temporarily, we can turn the other one on as like a backup. You know what I mean? So like you'll never run out of power. I think I might actually do it. I might actually do it. I'll buy the second one. I sell the hive pieces. Have a good night, Steve. Rest well. And then I'll sell off probably 300 gold. Okay, I think that's fine. I will do it. We'll buy the TFG module. I want the reactor. I want the other reactor. We're gonna do it. I legitimately think it might be. Yeah, it's like a backup for the colony. A 3x3, right? So I could probably fit it if I moved it here. There's a lot of dead space in this if I do that, though, so I don't know where I'm gonna fit this yet. Yeah, the problem is that it's gonna be a lot of dead space. But I gotta build it soon. The problem is I don't want... Okay, so I can't move the ignition capacitors, which is really annoying. Oh man, this is actually an annoying puzzle. It's actually a very annoying, like, space, like how much room do I have puzzle. The ignition capacitors have to go somewhere. Probably keep it same spot. If I didn't have the water recovery system and the helium-3 extractor here, we don't have to build it yet. We'll build it soon. It's not immediately required. something that we'll work on getting at some point. Anyways, the man in black, his name is Farmer. He needs a vac suit. Let's get him a vac suit. What is his name? Or who is this going to be? Let's see. Who's in the queue today? This fine individual is actually named Aeon. Congratulations, this is your character. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You are a 22-year-old war orphan, starving artist, kind, chemical fascination, endling, nudist, psychically sensitive, pretty good shot like every other man in black. All you know how to do is gun. Gun. That is the only thing you know how to do. In fact, we're gonna give you a new kit. So let's give you a new tag. Let's call this the rifleman. And riflemen are allowed to carry. Let's see, what do we give you? Well, you get your knife once we can get more of those made, and you'll get your assault rifle. Fantastic. So you get that kit, and then their Persona 5 fan. What do you mean by their Persona 5 fan? Oh yeah, you mean all that other, like those traits? Yeah. Gosh, I have not. I do like Persona 5, but I never finished. I could not finish Persona 5. I have a terrible habit of not finishing a lot of games that I play. It's a terrible habit. Wish I could. But sometimes I just get bored and I don't want to sit there and play them anymore, you know what I mean? So why aren't we expanding the ship? Where's our grav-light panels? Oh, did I use all my grav-light panels? Grav-light. No, I have 44. Wait, why have we not hauled these in? Okay, wait, we have the parts. Why are we not building this? Where's Ronnie? Oh, you know what? I see what's happening. It's because the priority was on expanding this. Okay, got it. Move this and then focus on the grav ship panels. Stopping me from picking it up because Persona 5 Royale came out instead, and if I'm gonna play Persona 5, I might as well start from the beginning and play the true final Ultra Omega edition instead of playing the inferior, mostly not complete version anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of how I see it. Okay, so we can expand this out. Probably put a bedroom somewhere abouts here, which would get us a little bit more extra sleeping space. Same on that side as well. Really, the main thing is, can we get more space for colonists to sleep? So we're gonna have this many people. I'm gonna need to find a way to keep feeding them instead of feeding on like random animals that we find, like nomads, nomadic hunters seeking out our next kill. Actually, what if I put the other MFS on the south end of the ship? What if I put the other one on the south end of the ship? I think that'd look kind of nice, actually, putting a reactor on different parts of the ship. Let's do that. That actually sounds kind of sick. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so wait, hold on. I can't build the other one because I need more of the... I need more reactor hull plates. I believe each one of these produces... How much does this order produce? I think this produces 1, right? Let's just do it like 4 times. Should be enough. Persona 4, I actually really enjoy. I have been waiting for a very long time for Persona 4 reboot since they announced it, and I plan on basically playing that almost non-stop in my free time once that is done. I'm not going to stream it because, again, I don't stream JRPGs. I think Bad and Bold makes it sound as if I'm Sakura even unhappy. Oh, I have not played Zomboid in forever, so I'll play some Zomboid in the future. Okay, why are we not refilling these hoppers, please? Why are you on the oh my gosh. Fill this hopper, please, with the finest meats. Why are we filling with insect meat? Okay, whatever. Look at poor Zeopolster. His eye! It's gone! The dissolved eye! Oh, I feel so bad when their eyes are just destroyed by scary space aliens. And let's build this out. So... how many beds can I fit on this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can fit 4 beds in here. And then... okay, so here's my logic. So also, because we can make this look more ship-like, I can add a little bit of a jut out that we can use to give it like the look of a like put a dresser there. You know what I saw? Okay, one thing I saw that was really funny of people doing this game. I saw people were coming up with... Oh wait, hold on. Did I do this right? Wait a second, give me a second. 1, 2, 3. So I would want the dresser here. So I can go here. Probably I can get rid of this tile. In fact, I can probably shift it down 1. Let's shift it down 1 so I can get rid of this one. And just gonna build out here like that. So I can put a dresser there. Each of these can share 1. I think that's fine. Let's do this. And then we'll copy it on the other side. Perfect. Okay. Now, mourn for those lost lives because they no longer have to suffer this beautiful and ugly world. Mourn for those who have to put up with their complaining. Oh. Gosh. Is that did you actually come up with that just now? Or is it like a... Is that from an actual... Like... Something? No one's hearing me go... I hope no one's hearing me go robot mode. I should be normal mode the whole time. Yeah, we should be normal mode. You don't remember it? Fair enough. 1 second. I just need to screenshot something real quick. I mean, it sounds... At least it sounds profound. I like it. I like how it sounds. Girl, I use male voice screenshot is bugging out. Oh. Darn, my secret has been found out. I do not actually have a deep, luscious voice like normal. I'm actually like a coming, ooh, cute anime girl on the internet who speaks like... I actually don't know how to do that. How did it go? Like, ooh, no. I guess the best example would be to talk like a valley girl, right? Like, I don't even know how to talk like a valley girl. That's cursed. Like, so, you like want to go get some boba? It's like afternoon already, and I haven't had my boba tea, and I think I need some to, okay, the large stop is probably enough to stop me. More windy from the chest. You mean like this? Is this what you mean? Like how I should talk? Okay, maybe that's giving too much. Maybe that's giving everyone a little too much mental damage. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Okay, well, weird secrets that I can use for next time if I want to abuse that knowledge. Mommy, no, don't call me that. I think Ray will kill you if you say that. You have to be careful. Oh, there's a mech hive attacking. Oh, no, we're out of here. Nope. Nope, we're out of here. Everyone get on the ship. We're not staying here anymore. Bye. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Not even gonna bother. We are out of here. Come on. We got what we wanted. Say skibbity. Skibbity Riz. Okay, yeah, I'm not. What am I running from? Termite, pikemen, 4 scythers, and a lancer. Yeah, that's, I think, good enough reason to run. Don't think I need anything else here. We've got a lot of steel. Shame we're not gonna get all of it, but I'd rather be safe. Wait, I think they're stuck. Oh, that's really funny. They're actually stuck. They're trying to break out by breaking through. Alright, whatever, that's fine. I don't want to deal with it. Listen, I want to run. Alright, we're going back. We got our core. So, I think we'll go back into space. There is this Ahida Prime that I did not explore yet, and this is a satellite. So let's see what's on the satellite. I will say I do like how the ship has been growing rapidly over the past couple streams. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't say anything brain rotting. Okay, fine, I won't. Otherwise, Alana's gonna spray water at me like I'm a cat or something. Crazy. Oh right, Lurky's technically a cat girl. Haha. Look at that, more cat girls out there in the wild in the VTuber sphere. Not me though. I'm a human. I want to be the human amongst the... Oh, hello. That's a lot of uranium slug turrets that are... I think those are active. Oh, wait. Not all of them are. Okay, wait. What are the range of these? Oh, we might actually... Wait a second. This might actually be bad. Wait a second. What is... Is there a spot where it's safe? Okay. So I actually don't know how I'm going to approach this. The problem is that there's a lot of uranium selectors, and I don't actually have a way to approach this. Maybe the correct thing is we just punch through... Let's see, this one has... This one only has one turret. And technically we're out of range of all the other ones. I think as long as we punch through here, we should be okay. Right? I can't land right on top of that. That's really annoying. Right, but but the main... This one does not have all four. This one, like, look at this. 3 of these are broken, one's working. Or I could just hop out, like, here, and we should be okay. Yeah, because there's only one. As long as we're out of range of the other ones, and we're just safe. Alright, this is fine. I think this is a perfectly fine spot to go. God, I will never not get tired of that animation. Alright. Grav Core detected. You detected energy signal of Grav Core. It's a powerful relay that is part of a huge mechanoid communication net. You can disassemble the relay, but the process will take days to complete, and the relay itself will be heavily defended by mechanoids. Oh god. Alright, that's not fun to read. Alright, we may be in over our heads here. Anyways, let the turrets fight each other. I think our uranium select turret wins. What sounds like... Sure, what are you gonna say? I'm down to listen to whatever words you have to say to us. Okay, so we just have to stay on the ship area. We should be okay. There we go. Okay, so this room is now sealed and taken care of. Fantastic. Also, we do need to start setting up these rooms. Okay, so we did get components. Probably just assemble these solar generators at some point. Start hacking this. I'm gonna have Garm, our local hacker burb, hack through this ancient blast door real fast. We also need to set up the oxygen in these rooms. I have not actually done that yet, so oxygen and a bit of oxygen there. We are out of plasteel, but that's fine. We'll get more soon. Oh, yeah, I guess that's how good autocannons are. I didn't think about that. We're not exactly hacking the planet. We're just hacking the local, local facility that has cool toys for us. All right. Now we can have more. The problem is I don't have cool armor. Let's go in here real fast. Let's see what we find. Oh, it's vacuumed. There is no oxygen. It is the void. Don't see any traps in here. So marksman should be safe. You've been watching more of the Mega Man AI, so we're just going to top versus top end, who's a better fast-paced combat. What do you mean by that? All right, let's go down here. Let's check out another room. As long as marksman should be safe. Oh, hold on. That door opened. I don't like that. Hello. Let's run. This is why marksman has a shield belt. Oh boy. Oh, that shield belt's coming in handy. Holy cow. Yeah, just dodge that real fast. If we need to fight, we'll fight. But I want them to... If they're gonna fight, I want them to fight in front of our turrets, so I can gun them down. Alright. If they're about to approach, I want these two over here. Whoever's got weapons, I need weapons out here. Now, guns. Guns ablaze. Look at that autocannon turret. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Alright, swap positions. Here. Atheana did get shot in space. Tragically. Turrets are doing what they can. Arani... Oh! Uh-oh. Get Arani inside. Arani's spacesuit has broken. Get a new VACSUIT. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that VACSUIT broke. Let's get Marksman over here. Atheana goes inside. Recover. Marksman goes in here. Assassinates. Fantastic. John RimWorld has a weapon. Get John RimWorld firing. I did not. Oh, Ronnie almost died there. Yeah, you had to hold your breath for a second from in the void of space. Thankfully, you're okay. I have an idea. I know what we need to do. How much does this cost plasteel to manufacture? Probably, right? It does. We need more plasteel. Let's assemble these things too. Marksman's fighting the best they can. John RimWorld's doing what they can too. Okay, not too bad. 3 turrets, 3 of those things killed. All right, let's undraft everyone. Let them do their thing. Arani undraft. Athenianas should be tended to soon. There's another drone. Gonna have Marksman try to fight that. Oh, never mind. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm peeking at that stream, and I am constantly surprised at why that number's so high. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on because I hope that they're all legitimate. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get more of these autocannons. These things are so good. Get Grey One out here too. Grey One can fight. Anyone with a gun has to shoot. God, this turret's so good. This thing just goes in and just deletes everything. I love it. So I think what we'll do is we'll add... We're just gonna add like a firing line of these things, honestly. A firing line of beautiful... Okay, maybe Magma should not go over there. You're gonna die. Is it defense turrets that are controlled by a central platform? Okay, there's more drones coming out. We'll let this be for now. Let's not go in there yet. Let's just the injured. Yes, I knew you would say something like that. I do have the I do have it unlocked. I probably will put these down. The main issue is that I don't have the plasteel to build it, because like most things in this game, we are utterly cursed by lack of plasteel. So you guys get around to reposition. Oh, Top Gun is AI, so it's protect on the air. Reposition different. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you have some very interesting mechanics with those things, huh? Yeah, plasteel's like my biggest shortage in this run. Athena now has an infection in the chest, but thankfully Drunken Wayfarer is here to tend to that. I am out of medicine, I think. I gotta bait those things out. I'm not gonna say no to a salt meteor. That's what I don't know what I'm gonna do with a salt meteor. Let's let the injured be tended to, and then we'll worry about where to go next. Army or doctor. Oh, Drunken Wayfarer's already doing it. Fantastic. This one is almost converted. We have almost converted this person. Or we've almost recruited them, and we will then assign this to someone. Who is it gonna be? One more hatchet, slightly worse hand axe. Oh, yeah. I know you can do a lot more crafted weapons in B42, which is really exciting. I love it, honestly. Yeah, these things require... Oh, I'm out of wood. I thought I was making these out of steel. Oh, I guess I was making them out of wood. Wait. Oh, I'm out of plasteel. Ugh. Alright. Let's get these, things, and we'll have to get more people. I wonder if there's something that's, like... Maybe something's inside making more of these? I don't know how this works. I don't remember how this is supposed to work, but... Just get ready to go back in there. We cannot steal the walls, no. We can destroy them. We're just going as a group. Have Marksman get... Okay, yeah, just get ready. Basically, just prepare firing lines. Send Marksman in here to just kind of take a quick peek. Alright, what do we see? Traps? Alright, let's not go in there, mostly because the unstable fuel nodes do concern me. There is a turret over here, so let's go over here real fast. Basically, stand over here. Wait for your shield to regenerate, and then... Yeah, go in there, and everyone else just starts blasting. Come on. Yeah, hit them, hit the one in front of you. Fantastic, okay, next. Check in the next room. There is a sealed container and turrets abound. So let's see if we can bait the... Okay. Let's see if we can ignore that for now. More traps, okay. Yes, we're invading this base here. Okay, so just do that. Okay, now run. Come on, Marksman, you can do it. Okay, safe. Okay, so unfortunately that one's coming after us. That's fine. Okay, stop, trigger, move, and then everyone into position to fight. Okay, marksman is fairly injured, so I do need marksman to back up ASAP. Turret will get gunned down as soon as it gets within range. Stand down over here. I don't know if this counts as a full-size wall. It does not. Okay, so fantastic. We can just shoot around it. Okay, then I can move you around. Fantastic. Okay. Let's all go back to the base for the time being, and let's just not go into any of these rooms yet. Ah, yeah, especially... Oh, Aeon fell. Get you real fast out of there, buddy. Oh my goodness, they're all dying. Okay, well, the turret should handle them. Oh, the turret's actually being destroyed. Okay. I'm gonna deal with this man we just recruited in a second. Okay. Let's deal with this first. Okay, so you smack this thing to death. Okay, let's rescue. Gila, don't run over there or you're gonna get murdered by the other turret. Okay. I think we're surviving. A lot of injuries. Aeon's probably needs to be rescued here. Let's not allow anyone inside here for the time being because I don't want to deal with the turrets. Fantastic. Okay. What do you think so far? Do you think my gameplay has improved in vanilla, or is it still cursed and I should stop glazing myself and thinking I'm good at this video game? Anyways, let's see what we're doing with this fine person who doesn't have a spacesuit yet. This person is named Colligane, but their actual name is now... Let's see, their actual name is... Never get RimWorld's all luck. I mean, hey, I can pretend like I'm good. Krusty, congratulations, you have a new character, since you had just apparently joined Q and you got lucky. You are a... reclusive child who grew up to be a logger. Fast walker, hygienic teeter-totter, ugly, nimble, good melee, pretty good with animals. Unfortunately, you can't go into the deep recesses... you can't go into space right now. Marksman died. What? I thought we were pretending. Oh my goodness, I actually lost Marksman? Oh. I wasn't paying attention to that. That sucks. I thought Marksman was alive. Well, you gain one, you lose one, I guess. You can't join the queue until your corpse has been buried. That's the problem. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna... let's not build this there. I'm gonna bury you up here in space. Oh. I guess your corpse just... Yeah, okay, yeah, your corpse is just dead. Fair enough. Okay, let's strip you of your gear at the very least. Yeah, let's strip you of your gear. And let's get Arani... Okay, let's build this sarcophagus so we can bury your corpse. And then let's assign... Well, the problem is that since you're not part of the colony, you're not a colonist corpse right now, which is really annoying. I can't actually bury you in this. Yeah, I wish you had waited a little bit, so we could actually bury you properly, but I guess it's too late now. Yeah. Yeah, because now you're considered a stranger, which is really weird. Okay, we'll bury you this way, but we can't do the funeral shenanigans. But we'll bury your corpse here. Oh, here, we can do the funeral. Perfect. Alright, funeral time. Let's all be sad. I thought I actually... I thought I did the triage correctly, but I must have missed you being, like, really injured. That's my fault. I'm very sorry. Alright, hopefully we all get a little bit of bonuses for this. Fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna give Ray a bunch of grenades. Good burial. +5 mood bonus. We're getting closer. While we're chilling about, why don't we do a celestial festival? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Need to build a lectern up in space too, goodness gracious. A lectern, everything. We'll need to build pews. Pretty sure I can build pews out of steel, so we'll probably do that too. Krusty just dying on the outside. Wait, are you dying actually? Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a spare vac suit yet. So you'll just have to chill. Actually, you're dying of hypothermia right now. Oh, is this a vacuum? Okay. Why were you in a vacuum? Hold on. None of this should be oh. Is it this? No, that's still vac sealed. Oh, the outside funeral. I did not. Whoops. I completely forgot. That's my fault. Okay. Being a paperweight. It's okay. Listen. We'll do a colony where people can buy whatever they want. Not yet, though. We're gonna have a little bit of other stuff first. Okay, let's get Krusty tended to. We do need to keep exploring, but we'll wait until a few more people are tended to. Okay, let's get Ray, Braywin, Steve, Ristin, and a Ronnie. I think this match should be more than enough to at least explore. Maybe we can bait them out, actually. These things are just surprisingly durable and annoying to kill. We all just rush this room. You think we can kill him? Okay, so yeah, have Ristin run in there, and then basically bait it out, and then everyone just start blasting. If we all start blasting, it'll die. Oh, it died. Okay. Stack on the wall. Ristin ready to punch through. Wow. A relatively safe room. Okay, this one's annoying because it has like... okay, so we have turret, double trap, double turret. Okay, so none of these rooms matter. Except for this one with all the fun toys. Okay, so what we're gonna seal this room... No, seal these rooms off. Because I have no intention of returning to these rooms. Basically, we're gonna get out of this place once we find what we're looking for, which is this magical sealed crate, of which there is something inside of it. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do my usual strategy of we're just gonna try to bait out the we're trying to bait out the explosions from these traps. Okay, so yeah, just bait that out. It's fine. Okay, so didn't take too much damage. Why are you shivering? Oh my goodness. Why do you have a... Okay, you have the wrong shirt on. Hold on, let's get you, Oh, I see what's happening. So, you're wearing elephant leather tribe wear instead of, I don't know, a shirt. Oh my gosh, actually, hold up. Pants! It's the lack of pants. So, Ristin can't actually survive the hypothermic weather out there because Ristin doesn't have pants. What a weird statement to have to make. Okay, well. Did you make a vote event? Okay, sorry. Sometimes HODL vote doesn't work very well. HODL vote. Am I... Oh. HODL bot vote. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very weird, I'm sorry. Alright, person is... Probably... I'll send the Z-Opposer in. Z-Opposer has shield belt, so it's fine. Z-Opposer will take Ristin's place in the front line. We gotta bait out the next one. That's fine. Trigger the trap. I think it have to be in, like, LOS. Okay, so just bait it, run in, run away. You know what? Probably just run in there, shoot this turret down. Kablamo. Okay. Crack this bad boy open. Oh, hey! Wait! We found one of the legendary weapons. I've not seen this before. Justice's Heavy SMG. This weapon bears a portrayal of a demon playing blackjack with dozens of singers. The work has a cubist feeling and a dynamic structure. This weapon has an attached EMP launcher. The shell emits a burst of EMP energy that stuns electronic targets that like turrets and mechanoids. Once fired, it must be reloaded using steel. This weapon deals more damage and has a much higher stomping power. That's a really good sounding weapon. Holy cow. What do I even give this to? My goodness, that sounds actually kind of nuts. I'm gonna give it to Magmar. Magmar gets it. That's a pretty good weapon, honestly. I don't need to be here any longer, I think. Alright, also pick that up while we're at it. Let's not leave that behind. Another satellite has been found. Oh, we could go satellite hopping. I kind of want to go to a meteor, though. Oh, we're going to go to the plasteel meteor. That's our next objective. So I think I got everything I wanted here, and we're going to leave, obviously, Marksman's corpse here behind, remembering Marksman for all the things that they did until the new Marksman shows up. Yeah, it's probably, we'll give it to someone else at some point, too. Hello, Immortal. How are you? You died. I'm very sorry. Probably could take the corpses and delete and rip them apart for parts. Let's see. You fought the insect queen, the hive queen. It was a beautiful attempt. All right, let's just get out of here. I don't want to stay here. Let's go to the plasteel meteor. We have enough food to last us for some time anyways. Okay, so this is still weird looking. It doesn't look correct. Okay. No, we have so many components at this point. As long as we have steel, we have components. We found a legendary weapon, though, which was the main reason we were here. But I care more about plasteel right now, so we're gonna go get some plasteel. On hostile uranium slug turrets. Okay, so it's really funny. I parked right next to it, and my autocannon turret just kind of deleted it. So it was surprisingly not... It was kind of surprisingly a non-issue. Which was very, very amusing to me. Let's repair this real fast. Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddle. Launch. Alright, we're gonna go to plasteel meteor. We also need VACStone anyway, so this is... What is the saying? 2 birds with 1 stone? 2 stones with 1 bird. That's right, we're throwing birds now. Let's go with that logic. We're throwing birds at the problem. Alright, off to the meteor planet. Can you imagine this game had events that could... Like, can you imagine if pirates could attack you while you're traveling? That would be kind of sick. You know, you're flying around, interrupted. Please don't throw birds. Garm would probably be like, don't throw a burb. It's not gonna stop me, though. I got the birds, and I'm ready to throw them. Alright, welcome to plasteel meteor. Which I hope there's a lot of plasteel, and I should probably make sure I don't land on the ancient mining charges. Any crates of note here? Nothing. Okay. Let's go about... I think here is fine. I think... Actually, no. I need to rotate, actually. Let's rotate. So it's going to be so weird looking at the ship in a rotated fashion. There's no laws against birds, but... Oh, speaking of birds. Have you seen the video where a guy describes how he managed to store data on birds? Hold on. There's basically like a guy who managed to, I guess, save a PNG to a bird's call, and you know, he was able to, like, you know, to transcribe the data into a bird call, like an image, and then taught his bird to, you know, speak it, and then he was able to, yeah, bird PNGs. That's the timeline we live in now. Bird PNGs. This is the future now, alright? Bird PNGs. I love it. It's so cursed. It's quite cursed. Oh my goodness, you're missing a kidney. A lot of these people are getting, like, really bad injuries. We can dig through this quickly. Yeah, welcome back, carrier pigeons. Yeah, it's super carrier pigeons now. Alright, there should be enough VACSUITS. We're making the Psych IT. Let's just keep digging through this. Regular asteroid says the originals are decent. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this one's just a regular one. It's not a super fancy meteor. It is just a meteor. It's not super exciting, but it'll work. Lossy bird encryption. It is crazy. Listen, we have basically we're going back to just having birds everything. You know, IPVB. Oh, hello, crate. All right, we have another seed. What in the world do I do with this seed? I don't even know where I'm going to plant an Archaean tree, but I guess it's an option for me. I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to do with an Archaean seed. Anyways, we also need the VACStones. By the way, look at this thing. So the reason we need all this VACStone... Ready for this? Okay, so watch this. So first of all, this should go storage, VACStone, chunks. If I do this right, I should be able to order a rate to... Wait. Hold on, I might have been doing this wrong the whole time. Wait a second. Am I an idiot? Hold on. Okay, so first of all, yeah, set the fuel level higher. Also, I need to move the... I need to build a fuel pipe, because it's actually not connected to each other. So maybe let's connect everything via fuel pipes, and then this one sets to 5. And then... There we go. How long does this actually take to make helium? Interesting. So it does... Okay, so it'll spit out waste every now and again, which is about what I expected. I'm gonna need more storage for this garbage then. So in that case, I probably need an extra storage shelf to store more chunks. In that case, let's do a pallet. No, pallets are too big. Crate stores 12. Make it out of steel. A skip would make more sense. I think skips look nicer. I turn on my reactor. Very carefully. I've not turned it off. I turned it off once, and I like kind of dev mode it to turn it back on. It's still running on DD. We're gonna switch to DHE3. But my plan is to build a second. The capacitors were in a different location before. I moved them. No, I had moved the capacitors. My goal is to build another reactor over here, so I can always have one on at any given time, and basically flip-flopping them as necessary. And if I need extra power, we can have both turned on. This thing actually doesn't produce waste too quickly, surprisingly enough, but that's fine. We'll also do... we must also do this forever as well. Yeah, make vaxstone blocks forever. As long as there's material to be had, I want it to be working on all the time. The question is, how fast can we mine through this to find the plasteel? I need as much plastic as I can find. Okay, that's really the big problem. We just do not have enough plasteel to fuel the great economy, the great industry. Organic optimization now means we can do other parts that don't matter. We still have not found an AR Persona core. I've been trying to find AR Persona cores forever. It's crazy. If I find one, I'll be happy, but at this point, I'm not holding my breath for it. I guess for tactical grenades is probably fine. I'm using unprocessed chunks. What do you mean unprocessed chunks? Basically, I have two ways to do this, right? So there's this one. I'm gonna use a helium extractor, but right now I also need just more vaxstone blocks anyways. So it will prioritize using the rubble first, and then use the blocks, the chunks that we're just casually finding. We are going for the mech hive ending, but I don't actually know how to reach it, other than you need to keep expanding your ship, right? And going further into space. But right now, we need plasteel more than anything. So if we can find plasteel, that's a random, very interesting void. Look at this weird vacuum void. Oh, it's fully oxygenated in there. That's interesting. Huh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the mech hive, though. I think there's like two endings, right? Like one where you embrace the power of the mech hive, or one where you destroy it. Don't tell me anything. We're gonna experience it. I don't know yet. We'll have to decide when we get to that point. Once we can kit ourselves out in basically full, marine armor, sitting, that'll be the real test of our strategy. We probably should... Oh. This was a meteorite. Someone called a meteorite, and that's what that was. How long have we been in space? We've been in space this stream a couple times. I don't know how long we've been here specifically. Still trying to make another vac suit is the problem. We don't have the plasteel to make a vac suit. Okay, so I'm gonna do cancel, cancel, cancel. Take all that plasteel back. Let's make a vac suit. I think we don't have enough to make it. We'll find it eventually. We're gonna strip mine this whole meteor if I have to, okay? This whole meteor will be strip mined. Okay. It's actually kind of cool to look at. I like the animation on this thing. Look at this thing. I probably should build two of these. Round and round it goes. It spins, spins, spin, and makes me more helium, helium, helium. Okay, so I don't even know if the water recycler is working. I probably should build the second one. But once we get more, like, so, thing is, I want more of these. I want more of the, oh, okay, so my main security option is I would like to build, well, maybe not these, but I would like to build the, well, one, I want this. I think, don't quote me on this, I think these missile launchers work in space. So, if I can build missiles, can you imagine the possibilities? Oh, is that mechanoids coming out our way? Oh, look at the good thing we have missiles ready to fire at them. Because I know mortars don't work in space, but mortars rely on gravity. Missiles have their own fuel system to fire themselves, right? To guide themselves. Cloudberry, I don't know what Cloudberry is, that's fine. So, that's my strategic logic at play. Holy cow, we have not found any plasteel. I'm gonna go crazy. Please keep digging. Ray's working as hard as she can. Krusty has nothing to do because Krusty can't go outside. Yeah, what a crazy notion that it would be able to function out in space. I think it functions out in space. That's my professional gamer opinion. Fog in space. I'm gonna save the game before anything bad happens. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I'm surprised I managed to stay up this stream. I thought I was gonna pass out because I was really tired. But I guess I was just so excited to keep playing this. Advanced hydroponics basins, probably not necessary. Steve and the opposer are beating each other up, whatever. Yeah. Oh, we'd have ceiling sun lamps now. That's actually kind of important. Yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying this. I don't know if I will do more RimWorld this week or if we're gonna wait until next week. However, keep that in mind. I will probably put RimWorld on the vote for on Thursday as an option if people really want to see more of this, which I'm having fun, or if we want to do something else, you know, a little bit of variety instead of playing more RimWorld. Because I know people love RimWorld, but at some point I'm sure someone's gonna be like, stop playing RimWorld and start playing something else. Am I gonna make an onsen? Oh, an onsen colony would be an interesting run. Why is there a block of steel there? Also, I just realized this. A lot of these rooms are very, very cold. Let's fix that. I forgot temperature is a thing that I should probably pay attention to. So we're gonna need more of those large. Here we go. I need more of these. This one's not even connected. Wow, yeah, that is broken connections. Okay. Let's do double. That's being blocked by the oxygen thing. Okay, so let's do here, here. Put another oxygen there, and then let's quickly slam down. This should be warmer. I don't know why this is -2. Let's add a radiator right next to the fridge. I'm sure that's fine. Hook that up, and then hook this all the way around. Okay, so that's the heating pipes. Perfect, okay. I know, but I also want to provide variety instead of just only doing one game. One more. Oh yeah, I'll also put art on the docket as a potential game to do on Thursday. Like I said, I try to have balance. Oh my god, we found plasteel. Wow, that is a pathetic vein. It was 2 tiles. Yeah, Twitch Toolkit lets you kind of break the game. We're trying to avoid it breaking that much, but it does let you break it. Okay. I think everyone except Krusty has a vac suit. So the main thing is that, yeah, Krusty doesn't have a vac suit. These people are injured and haven't been tended to yet, but that's okay. We're gonna use bandages for that. Need more corpses soon too. Low reactor hull integrity. Oh, someone says below 50%. There's a chance it just breaks. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Well, like I said, we're already here. We'll see what we can find. We do need to build another reactor anyways, which we have the materials, I think. Maybe we're missing some of the hull reactor plates, but that should not be too difficult to manufacture. And we'll be good to go after that. The main thing is this needs plasteel, which we don't have plasteel. Okay, that's fine. Taking what we can get. No, you don't actually get... not from the small mechs. Only from the big mechs, the big chunky ones. So, anyways, let's see here. I need to just save something for myself real quick. So, if in case my model's flipping around, that's why. Alright. Let's save the game. And let's see who's alive. I think we made really good progress. I'm happy with how this run is going so far. It is peak fantastico. It's peak fantastico. Whoops, I opened Twitch and didn't mute that. I already raided Netto. I'm taking raid suggestions if you have anyone in particular, while I continue to hopefully find more plasteel in this accursed meteor asteroid thing. I guess we have enough steel. So I think, yeah, we'll extend this one out too so we can have weapons, and we'll probably think about hydroponics soon. I have completely ignored hydroponics this entire time, and I think it's about time that I stop ignoring hydroponics, because that's a very important thing. I don't know who that is. Who's Jack Delane? Okay. Can you raid on YouTube? I don't know how to raid on YouTube. I don't know how that works. I don't know who this person is. I don't think I'm gonna raid into a shooter. Alright, let's just, okay, let's just raid to someone I'm familiar with. Okay. I don't know how to raid on YouTube is the problem. I don't know how this works. Do I just, like, slash raid? No, that's not how that works. Community moderation, moderation activity. Timestamps, I don't know how to do this. How to raid on YouTube. YouTube live redirect. Okay, so go to your panel, and then... Okay, so interesting. So this feature is only available to creators sending a redirect that have more than 1,000 subscribers. So I cannot actually do this. You need a minimum amount of... yeah, you need a minimum amount of subscribers on YouTube, which is a little unfortunate because I'm not that cool yet. Maybe one day I'll be that cool. So that's tragic. Did I raid follow this week? I don't think I did, right? Let's see, I usually check the shoutouts tab and see who... Okay, so yes, Vivi was yesterday, Hyacinth was a few days ago. So that... Well, we couldn't raid Netto. Sure, let's raid Netto. Netto's a good lass, and she's been kind of addicted to Mecha Break, which at some point I will tell myself I'm going to download and play, but I have not gotten around to doing that yet. So say hi to Netto. Good lass, good friend. I'm going to go to beds, and I need a shower anyways. I am, like, exhausted, and I'm probably going to die tomorrow, but hopefully I don't. Thank you for joining, everyone, comrades. Let's continue this soon. And for those on YouTube, hi. Press subscribe. It's really cool, and makes me closer to being able to raid people on YouTube, too. Until then, comrades, we'll be back tomorrow with Hearts of Iron 4, which is definitely not a game that most people particularly care about, but I care about it. And I want to kind of go back to the roots of that, so we'll play Hoi 4 tomorrow. And I don't know what timeline we'll do, but we'll figure it out. Good night! Say hi to Netto, and... I don't know, where's my funny raid messages? Here we go. I don't think that worked. Did it actually post anything in chat? I think it broke. Oh my goodness. I think my, Stream Deck might be broken. Here's the raid message. I like using the dance emote. Or you can wiggle your way over there too. Wiggles are fun. Alright, now I'll say goodnight. Goodbye. I'm gonna say night to Ray anyways.